All right, hello. Hello to everybody out there in the Snortex. Welcome to the Toxicast. Let's go ahead and get this rolling. I was not able, did not have enough time to stream yesterday, so of course that means we have a bunch of stuff to catch up on before the guy makes his appearance here, which he won't do for probably another hour or so. So what's up to everybody who is here? Let's go on ahead. Of course, we have to get our counter up. We got to get Snort Hogan up and ready to go. And let's do this, y'all. I heard that somebody came in and dropped a big bunch of money on him yesterday during the daytime stream. And then I saw bits and pieces of last night, and then I watched like all the clips and everything this morning. So last night was abysmal and pathetic, but we're going to start with some of the highlights of the daytime. And then obviously we'll go to the shitbag that was the night stream where he only made like $40 or something and was really super butthurt about it. Don't ever do that again. You are 42, almost 43 fucking years old. Don't do that. And if we win the Little League game on Friday, Billy's mom is going to take us to Chuck E. Cheese. Hooray! Would help if I got my shit right, wouldn't it? Let's just start the whole thing over on account of I'm actually retarded. Oh my god.
Day when we hit the 40th goal, I'm going to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Skip that. It never happened.
We're going to do the Ninja
It's a thing you made up.
Turtles event. I'm going to unlock the nunchucks from Michelangelo and use them in combat, which is going to be really fun. And
why would I have
we're going to have a pizza party. And we've been talking about this all week. We got to figure out what kind of pizza party. Are we going to do Domino's?
I did. I had a boomer moment, and feel free to mock me about it because it was really funny. Disaster stream. I might as well just quit now. You guys, this is awful.
Domino's, Pizza Hut, or Papa John's. All right? Are you ready for this?
I could hear it. I know you guys couldn't hear it, but that's what this is all about. I could hear it.
I'm going to eliminate another pizza right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am eliminating Pizza Hut. I've eliminated Pizza Hut. So it's going to be a choice.
You want Domino's. We know you want Domino's. Just fucking say it. Yusa Russo, what's going on?
Between Domino's and Papa John's, all right? Two unique places, all right? One of them, probably the longest running one in America, Domino's. I remember that ever since I was a kid. They were the big fast food delivery.
How about a 45-minute tech stream? No. It turns out I'm just stupid. I rarely have my desktop audio muted, so that was fucking weird. If anything, the video is paused, but muted? I don't know.
Pizza place. They do various different kinds of pizza, like the hand-tossed style, the New York style, the thin crust style, and they have various appetizers. So if we get Domino's, I'll probably get a regular pizza, a specialty pizza, and an appetizer. If I get Papa John's, I'll probably end up getting like a stuffed crust, a regular crust, and then an appetizer, okay? So this is going to be fun. And you might say, well, when is this going to be? Because we want to know when to be there for the Call of Duty Ninja Turtle event with Pizza Party. I don't know. I would like to tell you exactly when it's going to be, but I don't know simply because it depends on when we hit our goals. If we hit a goal every stream...
Aren't you going to tell them when you want it by? That's usually what you do. You tell them how much you want. You tell them how much you want every day. They have like a daily amount they have to give you. And then you tell them what you want, what kind of food you want, and then you tell them when you want the money by. It's a totally cool thing.
Stream moving forward this week. Then there'll be 2 goals hit today, 2 goals hit tomorrow, and we're doing the pizza party on Wednesday. Okay? But if we don't hit a goal every stream, then that means it could take longer. It could be Thursday. It could be Friday. All right? And there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not controlling that. It's basically you guys. All right? So the sooner you want to see me unlock the nunchucks and go crazy in Call of Duty.
It seems like Pig Roach is hungry. Did Cat forget to cook for him, or did she run away? For anyone just joining, because I wasn't able to be here yesterday, we're doing some catch up until the guy goes live in about an hour-ish or so. So this was during the daytime stream yesterday, where he's complaining about how he would like to have his precious pizza. I don't know, I'm calling Domino's, and I don't know why, but for some reason I'm feeling like that's what he wants. But anyway, he wants to have it obviously today or Wednesday. So not happening today. I wonder if he will come on today, though, and say, if we hit 2 goals right now, then I'll switch over and order it.
And the sooner that you want this fun pizza party to happen with the special DSP tries it, trying out all these products with the new top-down camera to show off the food in HD, extreme close-up and all of that, okay? So whenever you want this stuff to happen, all right, let's get it going with support. It's that simple, okay? So the sooner the better. Let's hit some goals, all right? So that being said, let's rally and start getting some support right now. I actually did get my first tip of the day. $3 tip from Flatman B, who says, "What's up, everyone? I hope everyone has a nice day. God bless and peace." Thank you to Flatman for the very first contribution of the day. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Awesome. Oh, by the way, that's right. This font I'm using today, I can't use a dollar sign because the font, for some reason, says Sonic the Hedgehog when I use a dollar sign. Very bizarre. So there we go. Whoa.
Boy, this man just like rambles into oblivion. Oh, Perry the White. Haven't seen that cuck for a minute. So, my goodness. Greedy Piggy, what's going on? Let me see here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Perry the White has returned. We haven't seen Perry in a bit. Welcome back, Perry.
Yeah, you better cough up more money than that, retard.
And Perry just gifted 5 subs over on Kick. Thank you so very much, Perry, for a 5-sub bomb over on Kick. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Thank you, sir. He says, "I'm back, baby." Welcome back, Perry.
Now, you better come back and gift more than 1 sub. What is this man going to do with 1 sub? How do you expect him to continue to pull 6 figures a year with 1 measly little sub? The pizza party is not happening today as far as I know.
Awesome.
But I feel like he's going to come on and beg early. Like, come on, guys, let's hurry up and hit 40. And I'll switch over to Black Ops because I think he's going to do Street Fighter today. I feel like he's going to say, I'll switch over real quick and we'll do Ninja Turtles and I'll order pizza. He's going to push today, I feel.
So that counts for $25 of support. So we're up to 28 and climbing. Thank you so very much.
How very exciting for you.
Now, there is one thing that
I love how he thinks that we're all as excited about his money as he is. That's really funny.
want to address. And in truth, this is funny because you're going to notice something I'm about to bring up, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed this, you may not have. When we're hitting goals, I'm no longer doing treats out of a treat box.
Yeah, we know. You scammed him. That's what this video is about from Snort Hogan. Big ups to Snort Hogan, obviously. But this is about he is no longer doing the snacks.
As a celebration, we're not doing it anymore, all right? And you might, just for the first time, you might have realized, I'd be like, oh, yeah. We actually hit some goals and Phil hasn't been eating any of those Turkish treats out of the treats box. You know, I wonder why not or what's going on with that. It's very simple. There's 2 reasons why we're not doing it.
Let's hear his reasons why.
Okay, reason number 1 is because I'm not a big snacker. I'm just not. Like, to be honest with all of you, I usually don't have treats or candy in the house. It's been a rarity that I've had it because I've had these treat boxes. Like, that's the candy that I've had in the house recently.
Yeah, we know that's not what you keep in your house, honey, but that sounds a little bit bullshit. That sounds a little bit sus. Because you could just move the goalpost as you do. Well, we're not going to do one every 150. We're going to do one every however many. So, obvious bullshit. Optimist, thanks for the $2. Good Catholic wants to gorge on pizza on Ash Wednesday.
But I don't think about sweets. I don't think about snacks. I just don't, at all. The idea that we had back in January of getting the Sakura box, right? And tasting some of these treats and things, it was fun. But
as I was watching the clips this morning, Greedy Piggy, to figure out which ones I wanted us to watch together today, I heard, because I was being an audio style listener as I was working, and I had the unfortunate issue of looking over and seeing it, and so I've already thrown up, collected myself, and it's gonna happen at some point. We're gonna see it again today.
It didn't really work. Remember, we were originally going to do the Sakura box, which is Japanese.
Nah, he gave what's her name? What the fuck? Who the fuck is he married to? The fuck's her name? He gave Kat the box. She already ate it.
Snacks as a DSP tries it. We tried to do it, and basically people were like, that's a shitty idea. We don't like it. So then I said, well, we'll use that box as a way to do these little rewards when we hit goals and stuff. But no one really cared. To be frank, no one really gave a crap. It was very few people who ever even brought it up. And I had noticed over the past couple of weeks, as we were hitting our goals, no one was mentioning
his diabetes doesn't like treats. Big ups, that's good.
This at all, or really caring. Then every once in a while, someone would remember and be like, "Oh yeah, don't you owe us like 3 or 4 treats?" And I was like, "Oh, like how am I going to eat 3 or 4 candy bars, cookies? I can't do that. I'm in my 40s. I can't sit around eating junk food all day. It's not good for me." And the truth is, I don't eat junk food. Like I don't eat it. So because of that, it doesn't really make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you do lots of other things that aren't good for you. I don't know. This is so fucking sus, dude. Like, why? This is weird.
To me, to have this in the rotation, it was cool for an idea, but since it didn't really motivate anyone to care about,
Oh, there it is. Since it didn't motivate anyone. If I could English, that'd be great. That's it. Didn't motivate anyone. In other words, since I'm continuing to get the 150 and I forgot for a couple of days, which is what it really is, since I really fucking forgot about it and realized I don't have to do it, just like with the glasses and the hat and the vest, he very, very slowly just phased that shit out. Big ups, Iviga. How you doing? Nice to see you. This all just gets phased out once he realizes that he doesn't have to do this shit anymore. Oh, you'll keep giving me the money like the good little fucking cucks that you are, and I don't have to do anything? Sweet. So now I don't.
Oh, I'm going to contribute to see a treat or whatever. And since no one was asking for it as a reward regardless, it didn't make sense. So basically, I kind of forgot about it for a while.
We know. We all know that you forgot about it, Boomer. We all know. Boomer alert.
And then all of a sudden, no one talked about it or asked for it. And I was like, oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. So
well, they can't make you do it.
So everyone knows, I do still have it.
Oh, he does? Okay, let me shut my whore mouth. He's still got the box. Okay.
Well, just on a whim. If I feel like pulling out a treat here and doing something, I will, because there's a ton of stuff in this box. But
do I think he's pushing close to diabetes? That's hard to say. He could potentially maybe be pre-diabetic. I don't know. At the rate he's getting up and going to the bathroom, although he's continuously drinking that water, quote unquote, it's hard to say. He does seem to have a small bladder. That could, medical doctor, I'm not. So for what this is worth, I'm like fucking nobody. But I heard about the hole digging. Oh my God. I tried to watch Markiplier do that because I love Markiplier. I've loved him for years. I couldn't even watch Markiplier do it, so that's how I knew that shit was going to be bad. But potentially diabetic or maybe pre-diabetic. Maybe I don't have it, so I'm not sure like what maybe like some of the signs or whatever is. But
not going to be having it be a reward anymore because no one cares.
He's got hyperglycemia. Oh.
Plus, I don't eat snacks anyway, so it was abnormal for me to have to keep eating snacks. Okay. All right, so that's that.
I think he just legitimately forgot about it. And then people kind of gave him some shit. And then I think he begrudgingly did it, but then like forget. He doesn't want to do anything when he gets that money. So he just doesn't. I don't know if he doesn't like them or I don't know why this is a difficult task. But what he's learning, which is what he's been learning for a lot of years, he doesn't have to do anything other than beg to get the money.
So now you guys know what's going on with that, so I clarified it. By the way,
because no one fucking holds him accountable. No one says, hey, I'd help you get the goal, but you're not giving us what you said you would if we hit the goal, so eat a fucking bag of dicks, which is what should be happening. But no, it's, oh, I love you, daddy. Here, take some money, daddy. Oh, do you love me? Senpai, notice me. You know, So.
Wait, Perry the White gifted another sub over on Kick.
Great
Thank
job,
you so much,
Cock.
Perry. That's 6 now.
Super job.
So that gets us up to 33 in support. And then, first super chat of the day just came in from Divine Tiger 97. $5 says, give me love and affection, DSP. Absolutely not. I do not give love and affection to my viewers. How dare you?
You don't give love or affection to anybody, but I guess you can't say that out loud or it makes you sound really fucking weird.
Everyone knows I absolutely hate all of my viewers, right? I'm a heinous villain. Remember, I'm heinous villain Phil. That's the whole idea.
I don't think you hate him. Hate's a strong word. You don't fucking like him.
I'm heinous villain Phil, and everyone hates me. So I don't understand.
Toxpie noticed me. I noticed you.
You're coming
you have been noticed.
At me the wrong way.
Feel special, damn it.
Right? That's the wrong angle. What were you thinking?
Don't nobody want nothing from you. That shit's nasty. Ugh.
What's going on, Jade? Good morning. Okay. So anyway, now we're at 38 of support and climbing. So thank you so much to Perry over on Kick. And thank you for the tip, Flatman B. And thank you for the super chat, Divine Tiger. So we're spreading it around a little bit, but we don't have any memberships yet. Who will be the first person to become a member or gift some memberships to the community? Let's find out. Okay. Thank you guys so much in advance for your support today. Definitely let's hit the goal. We already got a great head start and the whole podcast ahead of us. Let's hit the goal today and get to 37 and climbing, right? Let's keep climbing. Let's get closer to the pizza party. I can't wait to lock it in and be like, we're doing the pizza party. It's going to be fun. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. That's right. You can't even look at me right now because I'm such an evil villain. Exactly.
Well, I try not to look at you because you look like someone tried to put out a forest fire with a screwdriver. Let me grab that for a thumbnail. All right, off we go.
I'm such a heinous individual. Everything I do just exudes toxicity and negativity, and you can't stand to
toxicity in the chat. Big ups.
look at me for a second. I know.
I do my best to just watch the chat and not look at you because you actually caused me to have like a physical reaction.
Okay, so I got the drip go. I got the drip go.
Smitty Weberman Jensen, thanks for the $2. Phil's parasocial relationships are pretty scary, to be honest. They sure are. So that was the first clip where he's pretty much scamming everybody. He ain't gonna do the fucking he's not gonna do those snack boxes anymore.
There's a point here.
So I want to roll to
Well,
to talk
John
about this one, which is unhinged rant over. I mean, it's the same old shit, different fucking day. We're just recapping because again, I couldn't make it here yesterday. Movie sign, what's going on, honey? How you doing?
Philip Stamos, all right, says now is YouTube going to contribute because we just had all this contributions on the Kick side, and he's got a point. He's absolutely has a point here. We just had a tremendous amount of support from Kick. Are we going to have anyone watching on YouTube reciprocate? Will we get some memberships, a big super chat, or a tip, right? Will we get that from the YouTube viewers? Because we're 2/3 of the way to the goal already. We can hit the goal right now, and then we could be working on a second goal while we play Yakuza, and we could be so close to the pizza party.
But there's no pressure. Don't ever feel any pressure. Don't ever feel like you have to give anybody anything. Because this is so mellow and so cool and so chill.
Right? So let's do it.
Okay.
By the way, I absolutely love these Kick
nod.
animations, right? I like that it shows who gifted and who it went to. It doesn't work on the YouTube side. When you gift on YouTube, it just shows, oh, someone got a membership, but it doesn't show you who gifted because it's all the YouTube thing's all screwed up. That's why. But I like how it works properly here.
Hello? Oh, he's just scanning for money. Money scan. Hold on. Money scan.
Excuse me.
Money scan. While he throws up into the
SM
microphone.
double XV says, are you putting on a character or is this a gimmick? If so, your detractors are idiots for saying you beg if they don't see the character you're putting on. Do you not understand that? Listen, okay, here's the deal.
Oh God, I don't know if I want to know what the deal is. Brian Rizzo, thanks for the $2. So the goal is to watch him eat pizza alone. I'm not sure if you mean what is the goal to watch him eat pizza alone? Well, I mean, he gonna eat it alone either way, but I mean, really, in totality, he wants $1,500. But when you think about it logically, he gets more than $1,500. And that didn't occur to me until just recently. I'm so fucking stupid. That should have occurred to me sooner. If he makes $299, that only counts as one. It only counts as one goal. So 1,500 is like the minimum. Either way, I mean, he's sitting in front of a camera, eating it like a disgusting fucking creep. No, what did Atlas call him that one time? Oh, damn, I'm not going to remember now. It wasn't creature. Oh, fuck, I'll forget. It was really funny. But yeah, he's going to eat it, by himself either way, really.
Let's be real here, all right? Obviously, you know me. You've seen me in those last...
Oh, so the goal is to watch him eat. Oh, I'm glad I caught your message. Yes, the goal is to watch him. Last week it was Legos. But he seems to think that nothing but food works, so we're back to food. So indeed, the reward is to watch him eat like an insufferable weirdo.
Last 8+ months. Actually, at this point, it's been so August, September, October, November, December, January,
He's
February.
He's a troglodyte?
7 months.
Very
now
good.
We're going on month 8, where things have changed for me. Okay, can we be honest? I'm getting way more positivity thrown my way, except for my detractors, okay? People are enjoying my content and supporting it more. Why? Because they liked the stuff I did with Kino Casino last summer, and they supported that.
Who? I need to talk to just one person who enjoyed what you did with Kino Casino. Just one.
And I took all that support I got and I completely revamped everything I do from the ground up, right? Right? Look at my setup. Look at the quality of everything I'm doing.
Yes, he runs ads on his streams. All his streams are monetized. He monetizes his streams, then turns off his stream, then breaks them up into videos, and then posts the videos and monetizes the videos.
Look at the effort that I'm still putting in. I could have just stopped putting in effort months ago. But I'm still putting in effort to improve my content constantly for you, to try to do new kinds of content, different things, fun stuff, to make it interesting. I don't want it to be boring around here anymore. I was boring for 10 years, right? I don't want to be boring anymore. I want to be fun. I want to do different things. And I think what's happened is people are now seeing that, okay? And they want to support it now.
One of them did, but he only did it as a friend's dying wish. This sounds like I'm seriously missing some lore, which is not surprising. I'm missing quite a bit, but I'm not entirely picking up what you're putting down, Iviga. But again, it's because I'm missing something, I'm positive.
They get it. And they're like, okay, I see the effort. Phil has changed. We want him to stay on that path, so let's support that, right? Does anyone think I'm destitute? Do any of you out there feel that I'm like broke? As I'm sitting here in a relatively brand new sweater, in a setup that's pretty much completely new. Everything you see here is brand new in the last 6 to 8 months. My quality.
I mean, reasonably, what's a sweater? Reasonably. $40. I'll go there. You can get shit on sale, or you can pay more, obviously, for like name brand shit. Oh, that's the Void stuff. Man, I didn't get there. I didn't get that far. But I appreciate the fill-in, but I think I saw something. I don't care too much about these dents are just like so lame. I told myself I should watch it and I was like, yeah, I can't get there. I can't get there in my brain. So like, no, I don't think you're broke because your wife bought you this ugly $40 sweater or whatever the fuck it was. You're not broke. You're not destitute. If this ended for you tomorrow, you'd be in really big trouble in like 7 to 10 days.
Is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, with all this stuff, do you see anything here that says, wow, Phil is living in a cardboard box and he's going to go broke if you don't
This doesn't help your position when you, oh, I got to grab this for a thumbnail hold, please. This doesn't help your position when you're begging for money like a crackhead. So now again, narcissistically, the story has flipped. It's give me money, give me money, give me money. I really need your money. Come on, guys. I really need the support. I really need the money. Hold on. Don't think, ew, don't think I'm some lower or middle class, cheap, broke piece of shit, ew.
contribute. The difference is now people support me because they like what I'm doing and they want to see me continue to succeed and improve because I've proven that I can do that, as opposed to previously, I was on here telling you a sob story. Oh my God, I'm in bankruptcy. I can't pay my mortgage. I can't do this. And that's not the case anymore. Get it? It's not. It's better now. All right, we're in a better situation. So people like to see the success and they want to see more success. They like me, they like my content, they like what I stand for, and they want to see that.
You could be successful on half the money you make now. You could still be successful pulling 60 grand a year as opposed to 120, 125 respectively. You could still be successful. Success is relative. For some people, the fact that maybe they're battling depression or, another mental illness, and it's success for them that they were able to get up, get themselves something to eat, and take care of themselves today. So success is really relative. It doesn't really matter what the fuck you think. So, Brian, thanks for the $10. Big ups. $15 for a pizza party. Usually we don't even get a pizza party around it, but usually just him gorging himself like a disgusting creature. This guy is pathetic. Does he not have a girlfriend or a wife? He is married, and let's all say a very brief prayer for her. You're new to Pay Pig Phil? No, that's okay. Big ups. Next, you'll tell me you have to pay him to put on a vest or something. Well, not anymore. He told a sob story about how he wasn't to blame for someone threatening Lex and blamed it on detractors. I did hear that apparently the detractors either put somebody up to it or one of the detractors is the creep who actually did it. Yeah, big ups, guy.
That continue. So when I'm on here and I'm like, let's hit the goal, let's do a marathon, let's do a reward, let's do DSP tries it. Yes, that's motivational.
I don't know. I don't think that's how you say begging and tacky and really fucking pathetic. Motivational? No, that's not at all how you pronounce pathetic. Movie sign, thanks for the 220. He's not broke. He's just greedy. Right.
And sometimes people need that. Like they say, literally the adage, ask and you shall receive, works. Because some people may be sitting here watching.
Yes, asking. Say, hey guys, if you'd like to support, I do this full time, or this is my job, or whatever. Asking, like once. Hey guys, if you'd like to support, I would appreciate it, but always remember that it's not mandatory. You don't have to. But what you're doing is it's not asking, and it's not even motivational. It's just demanding. Let's get some subs. Let's get some super, whatever the fuck this douchebag says, I don't understand how that flip quite turns out, but okay.
Watching and enjoying, and then not even think about contributing.
But if you'd spend less time asking or being motivational, if you would just spend more time doing something and not this boring ass bullshit, you'd make more money. If you would cut out the bullshit that isn't entertaining and be entertaining.
Because they think that everything looks good, right? But you have to understand that it's through that reciprocation of me making the free content that you enjoy and you supporting it that it's all possible.
They are supporting just by watching you solely. Excuse me. I couldn't, my brain could not find the word. Oh, I'm having a rough day over here. It's because I'm fucking old. They are supporting you by watching. Because again, you are monetizing these. So everybody who isn't paying for YouTube Red is getting little ads that roll in front of their eyeballs every so often. That's how you're being supported. You can continue to do what you do for a living and not make this your viewers' fucking problem to keep you financially stacked. That's how they're supporting you. Just by showing up and hanging out. And you are getting money off of their view with no real cost to them, except they got to get a few ads.
If it all dried up and there was no support, I wouldn't be able to keep making the content. So it goes hand in hand, right? And so I'm very appreciative of those who do support. But when I'm sitting here and I'm like, Moses parted the Red Sea and you need to get the salty water off the pizza. Do you think that's serious? Does it sound serious?
What in the holy mother of fuck? Huh? I'm sorry, did I just fall and like hit my head and I've got 2 brain cells left and they're brother and sister? Wait, what? What just happened?
But the problem is my detractors are so stunted that either they think it's serious because they're dumb, or they're people who are disingenuous. They know it's not serious, but they'll say it is because they want to fool the dumb people into thinking I'm a bad person.
Oh, so now you're trying to say that when you're doing that, you're just razzing ya. Like, oh, come on, guys, it's not really serious, except for when you don't hit the goal and you're pissy and you've got sand in your fucking vagina about it. And we all know that you're upset because you didn't hit the goal. Oh, but no pressure, by the way. Oh, haha, I'm just kidding. Good Lord. You flip-flop more than anything else. You change your mind more than people change their fucking underwear, bro. Like, what is this? It's one thing until it needs to be the next thing. It's A until it has to be B. And it's B until it has to be C. What in the fucking fuck? Jordan Fadeaway, thanks for the $2. Can you imagine this piggy trying to eat a calzone? Well, if you just smack 2 pieces of pizza together, it's kind of like that. So maybe if someone throws him a little extra money, we can get him to see if he'll make a pizza sandwich.
So they can make content and profit off of it. Because again, as I said many, many times, these idiots would not be making the content they do if they didn't profit off of it. Notice they're all monetized now. There used to actually be a time when the content was demonetized.
Every single detractor has the right to be monetized. Every single detractor puts in hours and hours and hours, and obviously some more than others, of time, effort, energy, and the things that they're good at doing into this, just like you do. It's effort to be entertaining. Even if you're just doing something that is as fairly simple as a live stream. But there are people like Meerkat. There are people like Alt. There are people like Frawny the Tractor. There are all kinds of detractors who are doing music, who are doing thumbnails, who are coming up with these ideas, who are digging through your lore, who are doing all kinds of stuff. I would like to know why any detractor wouldn't have the right to be monetized. Why not? We're making content. You just don't like what we're making. I don't particularly care about people who make makeup content. I don't care. That doesn't mean they don't have the right to be monetized. So, oh my God. VLX, thanks for the $10, honey. Matthew 7:7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened for you. It's about continuous effort in prayer and seeking God's, not material things.
Monetized. And people like the Sons of Kojima were very morally against monetization of this kind of content because they were standing for, we want Phil to be a better person and a better creator, rather than, oh, we just want to profit off of making fun of Phil.
I would love it very much if all of a sudden you became a better person, but since I'm half intelligent and only half, but incredibly down to earth and realistic, I know that you're a super hella mega narcissist and you're never going to change. And since you're never going to change, I am going to continue to talk shit about you. I'm going to talk shit about you because it's just something that I enjoy doing. If people would like to give memberships and super chats because they enjoy that, then that's awesome. And if not, they can sit in here and hang out. Or they can not sit in here, not do anything, and give me the finger and tell me to go fuck myself. Because there's this awesome thing called freedom of choice. But I'm absolutely entitled to be monetized. And so is every other fucking detractor. Because you know what? At the bottom, boil it down to what it is. Detractors, whether you like it or not, are content creators. And some of them are working extremely hard and putting fuck tons of effort, hours, time, and energy into this. And they deserve to be compensated. Even if it's only by the money they make in views. Depends on what kind of views you're getting. If you're so salty, sir, about the views that you're getting, I suggest you take another look at your YouTube model. That's not my fucking problem, bro.
Well, that's not the case anymore. Things have very, very much changed. Now it's all about the money. How do I make a buck? How do I run? You know what I'm saying? So,
can I do a beg just this once? You guys, you know, I just had to pay rent, so bank account's looking a little low. Could we, I don't know. No, that's yucky. I don't like that. No, I'm a grown-ass woman.
It's really ridiculous, but, I mean...
He was mad Duty was demonetized and still kept making content, pretty much.
Obviously, this is not, no, I'm not destitute. I don't actually need you guys to buy me pizza. Do you understand?
I think you're speaking in a foreign language when you tell Phil that he isn't entitled to anybody else's money. He ain't listening to me.
It's not, that's not what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's not what we're doing here. That's not the point. But again, you have to be intelligent to understand that. You have to like, understand some hype and, understand how it works. Again, anyone who has watched Kino Casino
No,
for
thank you.
more than 10 minutes
No, thank you.
and then
Not unless I lose a fucking bet.
comes to my content and has the balls to say that I ask too hard, I beg too much, and I do all that.
You can beg all you want. You're not doing anything illegal. You're really not. You can ask. You can ask 100 times. You can ask 1,000 times. None, once, every fucking number in between. You can beg, cry, moan, do whatever it is that you want to do. You can, if that's the look that you don't mind presenting to people. It all depends on how you want your reputation to be. If you're okay being known as someone who does that, then make your money, dude. Fine. I don't understand how you pretend to be not bothered when you're so clearly bothered. Jim, thanks for the £2 for the rent money. Stop it. Don't do that. Thank you. Jerry, thanks for the $5. Beg received, answered. Love him giving out saga-like advice while he looks like he broke into a 10-year-old's room to stream. This really is like, this isn't even like college girl dorm room shit yet. I mean, honestly.
Out of your fuck.
Triple bypass. Oh my God. That's amazing. Triple bypass. His voice is so soothing. Yeah. I mean, if you, I don't know, I would kind of like rather like stick a butter knife in my ear to just hear that loud beep.
In mind, those guys are the consummate professional pros at asking for contributions in a way that hypes their crowd up and then they receive them.
But what you have to understand is they're interesting. That's where this is. Oh my God, I've had this conversation with you, bro. There are 3 things that are going to make you money. Number 1 is sex. Sex is always going to make money. I know you hate everybody who has boobies, but typically they're pretty good at making money. Number 2, violence. Violence is big. Violence is popular, and it's always going to sell and make money. Number 3, some other kind of drama, gossip, or otherwise entertainment is going to make money. It is popular. People like it. People enjoy it. People do not come onto stream to hear you listen about, oh, we went to the grocery store and sorry. And then I took some garbage out. No, you're fucking lucky you get what you get, bro, because you're an idiot.
But they joke constantly. Look how PPP talks on Smart Guys. Do you think that he's super serious about any of that shit that he's saying? Of course not. But he says it and he gets people excited and people laugh and then they contribute. That's what you got.
Exactly. So you don't have to go, please, please, please. You could cut all of this shit out. Even the shit you're doing right now. Cut all of this out and just be entertaining. But you can't even be funny.
How to do. It's called about positive motivation versus negative begging. If I say, I'm going to give you something positive, if you contribute, like I'm going to do a special event, I'm going to do a DSP tries it that you control. We're going to do a marathon that you guys give me input on, right? I'm going to get something new. I'm going to do Lego nights. I'm going to buy better Lego.
Or, hear me out here, and you won't, but I'm on my soapbox, so I can talk about it if I want to. You could stop making people give you thousands of dollars to give them a reward that lasts 20 minutes. And you could just tone down your fuckery and your douchebaggery and your bullshit and just be a normal person who's just funny, likable, and entertaining. And that money would flow more freely. I guess you don't understand how to be a person, though. I also have to grab this for a thumbnail. All right, off we go.
Right? Do you see? That's positive motivation. Versus if I'm sitting here all day saying, oh, woe is me, things are bad for me, support me because things are awful.
You mean like the day where you did that for 20 minutes before you shit on Review Tech for an hour completely unnecessarily? Where you talked about how shitty your life was and, oh, isn't it so terrible? Damn, I'm pausing on the good spots today. You mean like that?
I do now that I'm out of that situation, and I'm not doing that anymore because I don't have to. I see how pathetic that is, how bad that is, how disingenuous that can be. Okay? But
Just did it a week ago. Just did it a week ago.
I was in a bad situation many years ago, and that's why
Apparently he was in a bad situation a week ago.
I had to act like that. Now I don't have to do that anymore, nor do I ever want to return to doing that. So, you see, that's the difference. So, here's the deal. If you get the shtick, you come, you enjoy the content, and you support it. And that's why I'm successful, because there are enough people out there who are intelligent and get the shtick and
Right, all three of them. Big ups, pimp. Great job, guy.
and like the content. Sadly, there's a bunch of morons who don't know anything because they're dumb as dirt. Like, literally, they're not as smart as the rock rolling down the hill. They're that stupid. So they believe everything. They're gullible morons, and they get fooled by these idiots who make negative content. They don't look into anything. They don't research anything. They just believe everything they're told. And they're marks, meaning they're easy marks. They're dumb enough that they will throw money at idiots because they think that they're doing something good and they're exposing something. You're exposing nothing. There's nothing to expose.
I'm not, and maybe other detractors are, and like they can do whatever they want because they're grown ass men and women. I'm not here to expose anything. You're just funny, dude. I just like getting my ticket to the circus every fucking day. Like, you really need to have a couple, like, calm the fuck down. Because, like, people like me, I don't give a fuck about you. I really don't. Make $1 million today, lose $1 million today, buy a mansion today, live under a box. I don't fucking care. You're just funny, dude. You're narcissistic and you're crazy. And you rant like a fucking crazy person. And I'm petty as fuck and I get a laugh at your expense. It's no more and no less. Exposing you? For what? Digging around to find what? All I have to do is clip you. That's it. All I have to do is watch you and just let you be who you are. And it's absolutely delicious. That's why I'm here like every day.
But they don't get that because they're that dumb. They actually feel like they're part of a good movement. They're just a bunch of morons.
I'm okay with that. I've been called worse than a moron, so it's okay. That's fine.
Okay. So, some more support here. Darkside Dabbing gifted a sub to J-Strip.
Oh, good job, wheelchairs.
Thank you, Darkside Dabbing. I appreciate that. Now
good
we're up
job.
To 107. And I received a $5 tip from Mulciber. I opened YouTube this morning. I'm greeted with 10 videos from idiots. They want DSP to take responsibility for things that he hasn't done. Go insult him. Go attack him. All the things they spread about you, the weirdest one I've heard about you is you stole a man's chair. Oh, I did. I burst into someone's house, and I stole his chair right out from under him as he was sitting there. And he busted his ass. It was very embarrassing. But it's something I pride myself on.
Well, he might have got the wind knocked out of him. This didn't even happen anyway, but at least he didn't jerk off on stream. Only a complete fucking loser would do that. I mean, am I right? I mean, at least no one we're looking at right now ever jerked off on stream like a total fucking weirdo.
They called it the swipe.
No, I don't want to do another impression.
Of the century. How I scooped up the chair from under the man and he crashed and landed on his rotund ass. I have no idea what you're talking about. But thank you, Mulciber. For a $5 tip. There you go.
I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go.
Oh my God. So stupid. Oh my God. Big ups to Snort Hogan, obviously. So that was some of the stuff from, I believe, the daytime. And so we got to do it.
20 gifted subs.
We got to do it. We are, I actually think, hold on. I want to scroll through this real quick and just see, because I'm going to try to spare everybody. Okay. This is just the more interesting part of this video. I've skipped a great deal of it, but it was all that I don't give a fuck about his crotch keyboard. Blech.
I will give you the VIP badge, and I will give you the
He starts talking shit about Iron Dent. So.
OG badge. The question is, who's going to get Iron Chef Sakai's badges? Because I have stripped him of all of his honors in the chat for being a simp bitch. So who's going to get Iron Chef Sakai's VIP and OG badges tonight? Who wants that distinction? Because you're going to get them.
Fucking nobody. Who would want that? Who would want that? Derek, what's going on, honey? How you doing? Who would want that? Ooh, don't you feel powerful? It must be sad to be so pathetic and so
yes,
insecure.
the offer is valid for tonight, and you can gift it. If you already have it and you want to gift it to someone else, you can gift the VIP and the OG badges to someone else tonight, because tonight it's very important if we hit these goals and do the marathon, or not the marathon, excuse me, the pizza party tomorrow. I want to do the pizza party tomorrow. I do. All right? You remembered he wasn't gay but started simping for a woman instead of a fat old man? Yeah, but the woman is gay. The woman is gay. He's simping for... It's like Chasing Amy. Did you ever see that movie? Did you ever see Chasing Amy? The most pathetic movie ever written of a guy who is literally fawning over, stalking...
But it was okay when he simped for you. But aren't you married? Number one, you're not gay. And you're married. But it was okay for you to take hundreds and thousands of dollars, but it's not okay for this young lady to take all of his money. I'm sorry. Why? I'm sorry. How is this any different? Both of you were unobtainable in a sexual or relationship-y kind of sense. So what is the difference here?
And simping a gay woman who doesn't like him? Yeah, that's Iron Chef Sakai.
But you didn't want him. Did you want to fuck him? Like, I am color me confuzzled. Like, you didn't want him either, though, right? So you were okay with him simping for you. You're just not okay with him simping for somebody else. I just want to make sure I understand right. See, you might not like women. You don't like dudes. You don't like anybody.
Okay.
Anybody's got a chance with anybody. Listen, anyone's got a chance with anybody. All depends on how far you're willing to go. And for a lot of people, it depends how much money the other person's got in their pocket.
Finger cuffs. She said she's not gay, she's bi. Yeah, that's because she wants money from simps, from dumb simps. Of course. Of course. Of course. Anyway, enough of this bullshit. So, guys, let's get some...
But you're the one who brought it up. What do you mean enough of the bullshit? You're the one who brought it up. Who wants Iron Chef Sakai's badges? Because he's a little simp bitch. He's a little simp bench. You know, like, what the fuck?
Support going, all right? Let's do it. Let's get some support going. Let's hit the goals. Tonight, 2 goals. Let's hit 2 goals tonight. Let's do the pizza party tomorrow. That would be amazing if we did. Oh, my God. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Who's going to be the first supporter? We don't have anyone who's supported yet tonight. Who's going to be the first person to support?
I support you jumping off a bridge.
All right. How about this? If you don't start supporting right now.
Okay. So this is where it starts to happen. So since everybody has already made their opinion, we're just going to, here we go. I am going to skip through it here until we get not uncomfortable. There's not much in the video left, so I just wanted that clip anyway, so I'm going to spare that, and we're just going to move on, because don't nobody want to see that shit.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
I got to move my slow ass along here anyway.
I got the drip go.
Pot of Greed can't come back into the chat unless he's going to stop saying shit about my wife.
Brian, thanks for the $5, honey. Phil is gay for pay. That's why he's mad. I don't actually think he is. I don't think he's gay, but I'm not saying, I think he's like straight. Here's the thing. The man has addiction problems. This is what this really boils down to, is the man has addiction problems. When you have addiction problems and it's not a sex addiction, you don't care about romantic relationships. You don't care about platonic relationships. You care about your addiction. That's what you care about. I don't care how long this man sits here and streams and talks to you about how much he loves his wife and he loves his family and he loves his video games. He loves drinking, getting drunk, thinking about drinking, playing WWE champions, jerking off, and thinking more about WWE champions. That's it. The man has no sex drive, okay? Now, there's a difference between having no sex drive and not having any, we're going to cover this very briefly, urges. We're all human. We all have those kinds of thoughts. That's why he got caught jerking it. Because it's like, let me just get this out of the way real quick, and then I can think about the shit I really want to think about. That is about where his sex life is because he's got addiction problems. The addiction rules everything. All you care about is what you are addicted to. That's it. No more and no less. I'm not saying that he hates anybody or anything like that, but number one, I don't think the dude is gay. But again, if he was going to lean anyway, I think it would obviously be, it towards women. But the wife is just mommy. The wife is just there to pick up after him so he can sit here all day to make money to quell the addiction. That's it. That's all it is. It's actually pretty fucking simple.
Wife, because the moment he says that, it's completely off limits to everyone, and he thinks it's funny. It's not. There's a difference between your like.
Why does he look so fucking weird? Oh, is the chair condom on, or have we already done away with the chair condom? Damn, you miss a little, you miss a lot.
Razz at me, or you're joking, and then you start talking about my fucking wife. I would just fucking punch you right in the fucking face if you said that to me in real life. So, I think he deserves the ban. You know what I mean? It's a little different from the other ones.
Are you sure? Are you sure you'd punch somebody in the face? Because I have it on pretty good authority that you would cry, curl up in the fetal position thinking about pancakes, and tell everyone that you're an alcoholic.
Oh, I hate to tell you, but PPP apologized for that behavior publicly and said that he wouldn't do it now that he knows me. That it was just him making fun of people that he doesn't know on a show like he does all the time. But he apologized for it. The fact that you think you're going to imitate him after he apologized because he admitted what he did was wrong is kind of fucking stupid, don't you think? Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys can spam all night about pot of greed. He literally insulted my wife twice in a row. I watched him do it twice in a row to confirm it was him actually saying things about my wife and not something else, and it was. And then I banned his fucking...
I don't recall Triple P. I call him Triple P. I don't recall there being an apology. This sounds like some revisionist history here.
Ass, and he's not coming back unless he apologizes.
Although maybe I missed something.
And says he'll never do it again. It's that simple. Okay? So you can sit there and you can spam.
He looks like a floating head attached to a stock photo body.
Him all fucking night. He's still.
There's something weird. It's like a bobblehead. It's like from the neck down, like just doesn't move. It's just there. And then like the head like tilts and bobbles. And it's really like
coming back.
Weird.
He's a fucking piece of shit in my eyes right now for how he behaved.
I don't like you. I don't like how you behave, so you're banned. Wah, wah, wah.
Like, you are grown as fuck, dude.
Well, if you didn't see what happened, then you probably shouldn't speak about it. He literally did it twice in a row, which is why I banned him. Like I said, at first I thought, oh, maybe he's like insulting the character in the game. No, he was outright saying fucked up stuff. All right, enough of this piece of shit. Get the fuck out. You're going to fucking say dumb shit like that? No way. Too tough shit, man.
Yeah, this looks awful.
What if you dropped $1,000? Well, we'd have to talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That laugh of the lie, that lying laugh. If someone dropped you $1,000, you'd think about it.
By the way, the offer stands. I made the offer earlier that tonight, because we want to hit two.
And nobody cares because no one wants your little cuck badges, bro.
2 goals to do the pizza event tomorrow. That I would, for 20 gifted subs on Kick, I would give both the VIP and the OG badge out tonight. One time only tonight. That offer is on
until I need the money tomorrow, and then the offer will go back into effect tomorrow.
The table because I want to hit these goals, but I'm getting nothing. I literally have 20 bucks to support in an hour of this shit, right? Oh, excuse me.
You're so sexy when you do that. Gross. I better sit down. My knees are weak. Ugh. Sir, hello? Ugh, Street Fighter.
What's up? I'm Resolution. How are you?
I'm so glad I don't hang around for the gameplay.
Okay.
Sir?
All right, are we ready to continue so we can end this? No, like seriously, what a difference. Earlier today, we had a great stream of Yakuza. We chilled, tons of support. Tonight, it's the opposite. It's the worst game ever and no support. And I got
Right? Like, don't you just want him so badly? I can't wait for him to, like, burp in my ear and ask me for $20. Like, that's fucking hot.
to put up with a piece of shit insulting my wife. It's like all this fucking shit at once. It's like from the best stream ever to the worst stream ever. And I've had enough of this shit. So let's end it right now. Fuck this game. Seriously, I just want to finish it.
Then just finish it already. Jesus Christ. You said, Russo, thanks for the £5, honey. He's a prick with a capital. I call him triple P and a rolled R. Thank you. I would roll the R if I actually could, but I can't. Thank you for making the Snortex survivable. Tox, you're a diamond in this rough. Thank
All right,
you, honey.
everyone,
I
let's
appreciate
finish
you.
this fucking game. I've had enough. Get the fuck out of my way. Get out of my way. Actually, I gotta restart that. Because if I say fuck at the beginning of a YouTube video, they demonetize it immediately. So
Look
let's
at
try
you. You
that
can't
again.
even
Ready?
control yourself.
So, guys, we made a whopping $22 of support. I'm still around for over a half an hour. All right. Here's the bummer is that was hoping to hit goals tonight so that we could do our Call of Duty Ninja Turtles stream tomorrow, unlock the nunchucks with Michelangelo, and do the pizza party. All right. And now, because that game sucks so fucking hard, it looks like we're not even close, and we're probably not going to do it, which is terrible because it would have been great to have that celebration tomorrow. And now it looks like it's going to have to wait a whole extra fucking day.
Didn't he make like 300 on the daytime one? Wasn't that a thing? Didn't he say like, oh, we hit 2 goals?
Which really sucks ass, right? Well, it is what it is. So I'm going to hang out with you guys. I am going to post up a link on Twitter and on the channel to let everyone know we're done with this awful game and we're going to hang out for a bit.
Big tweet.
Just for the record, I'm going to completely ignore Kick Chat until you guys stop spamming. So the moment you'll stop spamming, I'll actually start reading. But since I just see a wall of spam, I'm just going to completely ignore all of you for the rest of the night. Since you're going to be immature.
How is this any different from any other day? You ignore
Where
them
are we
all the
ordering
time.
pizza from? Well, when we hit 40 goals.
If you don't stop saying things that I don't like, then I'm just gonna ignore you.
That's like when you get into an argument with someone who's like fucked up and toxic, and they're like, just so you know, I'm gonna block you. Like, then fucking peek in your shorts and find a pair and then just fucking block me, bitch. Just block me. I don't tell people when I'm gonna block them. I just block them and move on. Like, just go on about your business. Don't be like, just so you know, I'm going to ignore you. Like, that's supposed to like incite some kind of like fear or panic, you know? Like, just ignore them then. Just move on about your business. But no, you tell them, you let them know you're being punished. This dude's a creep.
All right. It's going to be either Domino's or Papa John's. And will be multiple pizzas and appetizers, a big taste test on DSP Tries, a big pizza party theme. But sadly now, we've hit a bump. I wanted to do it tomorrow. We were on pace to do it tomorrow. And this game tonight completely derailed us. So
I don't think it was the game. If you made $300 in the first stream, like, you're tapped, bro, and you know better than that. All 3 people already gave you the money. That's it. He does. He ignores.
No, Dave Triple H says, or
he
Dave
ignores
Double
everything that doesn't come with that little colored bubble.
H says, you want games to be different, but you're criticizing it because it's different and not a cookie cutter. What
Correct.
are you talking about?
Correct.
I'm criticizing it because it's boring. It was incredibly boring. Nothing happened. Like, that game could have been 45 minutes long. It could have been the beginning of the game they meet and the Corey guy messes with them, right? Then it's literally just a montage of them in the forest, getting to the cabin, doing the garage band, some of the magic happening. Then they do their curse. Then the hole opens up and then they're at the end. That could have been a 45-minute gaming experience and it would have hit exactly the same as the 8+ hours that I played. There was no reason for any of that in between. It was completely meaningless, blasé, boring, badly written bullshit. It was filler. It was fluff. It was very badly done. You go, oh, it was character development. There was no character development at all, right? There really.
From what he says here, he's gonna tear this game a new asshole today. So we'll have to wait and see. what he says about that. You don't know the kind of mental anguish I suffered when Filbert banned me. I totally didn't just laugh it off. I was locked in my room for 3 days thinking about it.
It was none at all. At the end, what's her name? Autumn is boring as dirt. Kat has one character development at the end when they tell you that, well, I don't want to spoil, but they tell you one critical plot point of why she is how she is. Nora is exactly the same throughout the game, and Swan is the same. Like, there's zero character development. Zero. You need to have a balance. And there was no balance. There was 85, 90% boring shit and maybe borderline 5 to 10% okay stuff. And that doesn't make a good game.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe if you give him
All right, what else do you guys want
$1,000.
to talk about tonight? We still got about 15, 20 minutes. It looks like we're not going to get any contributions, but I'll still hang out with you guys for another 15, 20 minutes. I guess I'll turn off my my other key light here. We don't really need it. So are you guys over on Kick? Are you going to get out of your system? Seriously, because you realize nothing you're doing is effective. All you're doing is wasting your time and looking like idiots. And so I'm not talking to you. Right?
Well, it's very clearly bothering you. So if that was what they were trying to achieve.
It's still not going to change anything. You're still just going to sit there and nothing's going to change.
Not everybody wants to change something, dude. Some people just like trying to agitate you and get under your skin because it's extremely easy to do. You know, no one's trying to like change the world by like fucking poking fun at you. So get over yourself.
So you know.
And it's obviously bothering you.
I'm giving you guys tonight to get it out of your system, but I'll tell you right now, tomorrow, if you're doing it, you're all going to be banned. Every single one.
Oh, aren't you just a good and gracious God?
So,
Thank you
we'll see
so
what
much.
happens tomorrow, I guess, but hopefully you're getting it out of your systems.
Thank you so much, Daddy,
Seems
for not
everyone is
banning
doing
us.
that on Kick because someone in the chat earlier basically got full of themselves and repeatedly insulted my wife for absolutely no fucking reason. There was no reason for it. It was just they thought that they could get away with whatever they wanted, and they flew too close to the sun. So I banned them because it wasn't once, it was twice in a row, and I confirmed they were talking about my wife. And I said, that's it. And then everyone's upset because they like the guy. Like, that's great, but the guy's an asshole. So, you know, it's great that you like the asshole, but it's not his stream, it's mine. You come into my stream, you insult my wife, you get banned. And then all the coping
I hope that guy
began,
makes
all
a
their
stream.
coping bullshit.
Who is that
here
guy?
comes the cope. I'm going to say this. Oh, but this is about PPP. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. The guy thought he could do whatever he wanted and skirt the rules because he was a regular. He can't. No one is above the rules. You don't come into my stream and insult my family. If you're that stupid, you get banned like everybody else. Now, again, if he contacts me and says, listen, sorry about that. I got too excited. I got too, you know, I won't do it again. Then I'll unban them because I do that all the time. There's people who've done this on.
We know. You love apologies. You love when people grovel. That was one of the little snippets that got taken out of your super secret Discord, that you love when people grovel and apologize and beg for your forgiveness because you think you're some kind of fucking lord or something.
YouTube and on K, they get too exciting. And then they are too excited.
What
then
family?
They contact me,
Exactly. What family, you douche canoe?
They apologize, and then they get unbanned. But I wasn't going to completely freeze my entire stream for this guy. You know, who's being a jerk.
Except for the fact, well, yeah, you are kind of like just talking about him right now, but you clearly don't have anything else to do. And what you're really trying to do is, oh, this is a good one too. This is like such a pathetic look. You're waiting for your wife to go to bed because you can't stand her. You don't want to talk to her. So you're trying to milk some more money. Yeah, it's awful funny. Derek seemed to be above the rules. A lot of people seem to be above the rules for long periods of time. And then other people, you say one little thing and it's just like, get your ass banned, loser. It's very strange.
There's no context. The guy literally multiple times was saying insulting things about my wife. It's one thing.
What did he say? Because I didn't catch any of this. Does anyone know? Like, is it just like, ha, 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 she's fat? Like, what was actually said? I have no idea.
If he says one joke and he's like, ha, ha, ha. No, it was, again, he said two things in a row. I'm like, well, that's it. No, there's not even a way you can misconstrue that. He thinks he's being funny. He's not. And the thing is, people have been called out for this before. People have been banned for it before. He knows it. He did it anyway. Too bad. So sad. I'm really crying now. Actually, I'm not. And if he apologizes, he'll come back. And if not, you guys better get used to him not being here because I'm not tolerating that kind of behavior in my business. Okay?
Yeah, but right. This isn't derailing the stream. Yeah, we're not going to derail the stream for this guy.
Can we ban him for a sec to see if he apologizes? I'll check my email and see if he emailed me. Because everyone knows you have to email me to get unbanned, right?
You have to email me and grovel and plead and beg and say, oh my goodness, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
hold on. Let me check my junk.
Oh, he just said Ket? That was it? Oh.
He did.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense.
No, he actually insulted me. He emailed me and just insulted me. I'm not even kidding you. Unless this isn't him, but I don't know his actual real name. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was
might
what
be someone
he
who's actually
said.
trying to impersonate him too, because remember, people try to do this shit. But I got one email, someone claiming to be Pot of Greed, and it was a bunch of insults. So, no, I'm not going to be unbanning him with that email. Absolutely not.
He called her Chaos Realm? Holy
But then
fucking
again, like I said, this
shit.
could be someone impersonating him. Because he actually came in at 9 o'clock. Why would he have come in at 9 o'clock? It doesn't even make sense. He was banned way before then. Yeah, a troll did it last time, too. A troll tried to impersonate someone right away to try to get me, like, thinking, oh, this is the person, and then it wasn't. Kyle, yes, Kyle is coming in late. Yes, Kyle, Pot of Greed literally twice in a row insulted my wife publicly, and basically, he lost his mind. And I was trying to be nice, but I confirmed it was him double insulting my wife, and I had enough. And there was no reason for him to do it either. He just did it for fun. So he's gone until he apologizes. So, of course, all of Kick Chat is just going stupid.
Okay, I guess this is a silly question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. With Iron Cuck being gone, why is he keeping Kick? I guess for that Dr. Lexus and the one I can never think of, Dumpy Koala. I guess that's why he's going to keep it. Like, honestly, why does he continue to keep this? This is just, I don't know, like, I'm embarrassed for him. What a cool podcast. How chill. How cool. You can see everyone's chat log. He just asked if the character who's fat. Oh, okay. So is the character who's fat is that cat? Okay. Yeah, I know he gets more of a payout from Kick, but it's like, well, I hope that the doctor and the koala can keep it up. I hope they can keep up with Iron Cuck, because damn, he was throwing that money in there. Sir?
You know, it depends, because some people on Kick are very respectful and very nice. And some people on Kick are a great crowd. And when Kick gets excited about stuff, the Kick crowd can really, like, get exciting, and it could be like a big, hype crowd. But the problem is Kick has this kind of good old boys protection mentality where, oh, well, we can just all say and do whatever we want and get away with whatever we want because we're all friends. And that's not true. There's a difference between if I overreact because in like the heat of the moment, let's say I'm playing a fighting game and I'm really full of adrenaline and I get angry and then I ban someone. And then later someone will say, Phil, you really shouldn't have gone that far. Like, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. And they've called me out a couple times for that. This is just not one of those cases. This is
so it's the rule for thee, but not for re. So you can act like an asshole and get, all out of whack, out of control, and do crazy shit. But when they do that, then fuck them. Okay.
direct insults to my wife for absolutely no
I just want to make sure that I understand that correctly. It's okay for you to act out of line, but not for anybody else. Okay.
reason at all, thinking that they could get away with it, thinking that they're funny. They're not, and they can't. And now they've got to learn a lesson. Okay? And it doesn't matter if you have 20 friends who like to spam the chat. I'm still ignoring them. I don't care.
I don't care how many people are in there. I'm ignoring you. You see me? I'm ignoring you. If I cover my eyes, I don't see it.
Like, oh my God,
don't
you are
give a shit.
grown, bro.
No, and the truth is, Cool Gal says, do you like banning people? No, I don't. I get no pleasure. No lie, I get zero pleasure out of banning people.
He loves banning people. Don't ever get that shit twisted. It gives him an unbelievable power boost. Fucking X to gout.
It's just, it's a frivolous effort because in reality, someone could just come back with another account anyway, right? So it doesn't really matter, but at least it stops the bad behavior in the immediate time frame, which is the whole point. Adam says so.
You love banning people. You love people begging you and you know, fucking blowing smoke up your ass, fluffing the ego, apologizing, acting like you're some kind of god. You are that fucking sad and pathetic, bro.
Well, what are we going to do about the pizza party then? Well, obviously we're not doing it tomorrow. We still have 2 goals to hit. So tomorrow's day stream will be a podcast in Street Fighter 6. We'll probably do Honda, return to Honda for the first time in ages, play with him for a bit. And then tomorrow night will be a Lego stream. So hopefully between those 2 streams, we hit the 2 goals. And then we will do the Call of Duty stream with the pizza on Wednesday as the day stream.
He's doing Legos. Do you guys want to watch another Lego stream? Because I'll do Legos if you guys want.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to watch Lego Part 2, Lego Boogaloo? Do we want to do Lego My Money?
It's like I said, he doesn't even have to contribute. Pot of Greed, if he just emails me right now and apologizes, I'll unban him right now. If he just says, sorry about that.
But if he could throw me a $50 super chat, that'd be sweet. Because like I'm sitting at $40 and like $40 is for poor people, bro.
I won't do it again.
Do you
here's another
know
one.
it's the only power he has? You're goddamn right.
I'm getting a ton of idiotic impersonators. So
I would love to see the names.
I'm just double
Yeah,
checking.
he did Legos last week and I streamed it. Is it? Yeah.
No, I want to be sure I'm being fair. Nah, he didn't.
If it's Legos tonight, I can come back because this is yesterday. So if he's doing Legos today, I can come back and do Legos.
He didn't email me. Just a bunch of morons who were trying to impersonate him and cause problems. So
I'm keeping an eye on Raw Phil. The guy has not showed up yet. As soon as he does, we're gonna head over to Raw Phil.
guys, can we get a last minute bit of support here? I mean, I understand this stream was a dud because of the game, but I am hanging out with you extra. Please, can we get some last minute support or else
Scorn rants. Come on, I'm staying extra for you guys. He goes scorn rant right here.
this whole stream was kind of a waste? Anything? I mean, some of you were hanging out and having a good time, right? A gifted membership, you know, a tip, a super chat, anything, one gifted sub would be great. All right? So now, I mean, I'm literally getting so many people now impersonating Pot of Greed that I don't know who's real. I've got 2 people
Big ups, Anonymous. You take it easy, honey.
who sent me sincere emails, but they're not the same person. So how do I know that that's legitimately the person, right? And then I got a bunch of trolls who are dicks. So I actually don't know who's real and who's not.
I'm staying late, you guys. Come on. $40. That's like poor people money. Come on.
I find
It's
it
like
pretty funny
pathetic.
that now people are both impersonating Pot of Greed to be insulting, but also to like apologize on his behalf. That's pretty funny. I received an $8.88 tip from Infinite Goals to Infinity and Beyond.
Honest to God, I can't understand how you get anything.
Thank you, Infinite Goals. All right. Well, at least I got a tip tonight. That's nice of you. Thank you.
Oh, I think I'm stealing that. Lego 2 Toxic Begaloo. Big ups. That's
Do you think he's
amazing.
learned his lesson? Do you think if I unban him, he'll be like, all right, I won't do
Did he learn his lesson? Do you just want to be like the person who teaches lessons? I guess you do.
that again? Do you think I should give him a shot? How do you spell his name? Oh, wait a minute. I think I could just look over here. I think I can find it over here. Hold on.
Panhandling hooker. Oh, I'm sorry. That really got me. Oh, whew. That was a good one.
All right. I'm going to unban Pot of Greed. Let's see what he has to say for himself in the chat. And this will be the finale of our night. Ready? I just unbanned him. Let's see what he says.
Yeah. Then he unbans this dude and waits for him to come back and say something. I think there's a little bit more to this video.
He's unbanned. I don't know if he's here, though, because I don't know if he's stuck around or not.
Who sits, like, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, bro. Who gets banned and sits and waits for you?
I forgot how
please,
easy it is
please,
to unban
please.
people on Kick. It's really easy to unban people on Kick because Kick has a running tally of all the actions that anyone does on the Kick channel. So I could see all bans, all timeouts, all everything, and I could easily just go click and just go right and undo it. That's so much easier than YouTube. YouTube sucks, man. YouTube is like a nightmare to try to fucking do anything.
Stop biting the hand that feeds you, you little ingrate. Big ups, Flowchart Cammy. How you doing, honey? Good to see you again. He thinks everyone just like has nothing to do, but
Well,
apparently
he's not talking now.
Apparently you need to just sit here all day, collect your fucking government checks, give those over to him, and just sit here.
So he's probably not here.
Why would he be?
Well, I'm going to be keeping an eye out. And I mean, to be honest, yes, he does owe me and my wife an apology. And if he does apologize, then he can stay permanently.
Will you jerk off to the apology? Is that what you're going to do?
As long as he doesn't do that again, because that was messed up. And I think, can we please lay down the ground rules? All right, here's the ground rules. You want to sit around and you want to make fun of me, you want to make fun of my content.
Come over here and do it for free. And don't get banned for it. Come over here and make fun of him.
You want to razz about stupid detractor memes or whatever.
Shit, that's all I do.
You don't fucking bring my family members into it. You bring up my wife, my cat, my mother, my father, my extended family. Don't do that. They have nothing to do with me and my content. There's no point for you doing that. Now you might say, but PPP, yeah, PPP did it before we had ever had any interaction whatsoever, right?
But he still did it, though. So wait, I've never had any interaction, with you. So can I just say not that I would, because ha ha ha, your wife is fat. Are we all in second grade? Like, I don't make those kind of jokes because that's juvenile as fuck. But like, if I was going to, if I fell and hit my head and was suddenly just like juvenile as shit, ha ha ha, she's fat. So I could do that like as many times as I wanted to because I've never had an actual interaction with you. Okay, cool.
And then he apologized for it publicly. On Smart Guys, I took him to task for it, and he apologized for it, and he hasn't done it since.
Don't recall this apology.
He hasn't done it since then. So, what are you talking about?
Oh, Kaylee, you're still not feeling better? Oh my goodness. Well, you better start getting better. You hear me? Woo.
No, he didn't do it afterwards. You're full of shit. What he did is he repeated detractor memes in a sarcastic way, but people are so fucking stupid that they believe it because they're dumb. You can't make people be smart. That's the sad fact. Okay? You can't. People are dumb and they don't understand shit. Like, he said stuff, I've said stuff, we've all said stuff that's sarcastic, and then morons believe it at face value because they're moronic idiots. So, well, I don't know if Pahdcast will ever even know that he's unbanned because he's not talking. So, I don't know if he probably left.
Why would he stay? This is hella 220 shit right now. The guy, again, I'm keeping an eye on Raw Phil. Let me make sure I'm live. I'm live. He is still not here yet. So, but this is the last clip I have. If we get through this, then we're just going to go and hang out with, don't call me ma'am. I know I'm 40, but still, don't call me ma'am. But then we'll just go hang out with Raw Phil.
Some people are just dumb. It's like I said, it's like Icarus flying too close to the sun, right? So they get all worked up with stupid memes and toxic shit, and then they think, oh, it's totally okay. I can say whatever I want. I can do whatever I want.
Paul, I'm also curious. Where is the chill? Where is the chill? Where is the fun?
Right? And it's like,
I was gonna say, I don't recall. Dunce, how dare you?
Actually, that's very offensive. And if you keep doing that, I'm going to ban you because I'm sad and pathetic and I need to feel good about myself. And so I will come down on you with every ounce of power that I have and I will ban you. So don't say that. Blah.
what are you talking? Like, what are you doing? Why are you getting so excited, so overexcited? You keep pushing the limits. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to do that. We can all have fun.
Oh, shut the actual fuck up. Oh my God. Ronan, thanks for the $5, honey. Triple Diabetic didn't apologize. He told Phil straight to his face in the video chat, yeah, I stand by my words calling your wife a fat ass. So big ups. I remember briefly him saying, Phil was like, were you making fun of my wife? And Triple P was just like, yeah. Like, that was it. I don't remember anything else, but I don't think there was ever an apology.
And make fun of each other and have a good time, but you know that there's a limitation of like being reasonable and or okay, here's what it is, and here's the truth, right? Common sense. Sadly, there are some people on this planet that have common sense and a lot of people don't.
Right. The lack of self-awareness is staggering right now. You're right. There are a lot of people who do have common sense. You don't like those people.
Some people just don't understand the limits. They don't even, well, I could just keep going.
RGB neck phone reel. That's amazing. Go back to the glue factory.
Just keep going and keep going and keep pushing and keep prodding the hornet's nest. But then when the hornets come out and sting you, you're like, oh, I didn't know there were hornets in there. You just have to fucking have common sense. And some people don't. And sadly, some people have.
You're convinced Phil experiences a different reality. He does. It's his reality. He rewrites it and twists it and works it into a way that works best for him. And most narcissistic people do. They live in a false version of reality. It's their reality. And it's very different from what the rest of us are experiencing. You're correct.
Have to kind of be instructed and have their handheld and be taught a lesson. So then they know.
But why do you want to be the one that handholds people and teaches them a lesson? That's kind of weird, dude.
Where the limits are. All right? There you go.
Thank you for teaching us a lesson. What would we do without you?
Loser.
All right. Well, thank you to that person for the $8 tip. I guess that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I still enjoyed hanging out with all of you. I hope you liked the impromptu video.
X to gout.
What a dud of a night because of stupid ass lost records. I'm happy.
What a dud of a night because of a dud in the night.
It's done. I'm going to be honest. I just don't think I want to have another night like tonight where I'm suffering for 2 hours of an awful game and then my business also suffers.
Scorn rant.
It's like, I think I'm done. I don't think I want to play part 2. I think we've seen enough of this awful game and I toughed through tape 1. I don't think I want to go back and suffer tape 2, just being honest. Unless someone else plays it and they're like, oh my God, it actually is good. And it has a really awesome ending and everything, and it's worth it. But I just don't foresee that happening. I think it's going to be just as bad. So, okay. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for chilling. Let's end this, and I got to take off and get ready for tomorrow. All right, guys? All right, peace out. Thank you.
All right, how much time we got left? A couple minutes here.
Kaiba 2988.
Still waiting on the guy.
Hey, became a member. And actually, is that legit? I think it's a new one.
Cool. I am live watching Raw Phil.
All right,
he is
guys,
not
so
here.
Here's the deal. Here's tomorrow's schedule. All right, it's going to be a chill podcast in the morning where I'm basically going to rip Lost Records a new asshole because, man, that game sucked. Okay? So that's going to be part of the podcast. And then...
oh, boy, I hope we've got enough skip juice built up by that time.
Oh, Dr. Alexis just gifted a sub. Thank you, Dr. Alexis, for a gifted
good
sub.
job, Cock.
That.
Good job.
So he actually gifted 2 tonight. Thank you, Dr. Alexis. We got up to 38 tonight. Woohoo. That's what I mean. It was the game. It's not that we don't have fun. The game fucking sucked, and people didn't want to stick around, right? And I get it. So what was I going to say? Oh, so...
Find your thoughts, Grandpa.
Yeah, so tomorrow, podcast in the morning, and then we're going to do some, I guess we'll do some Street Fighter. We haven't done Street Fighter in a while, Street Fighter 6. But, I like the Mai Shiranui gameplay, but I did so much of it that I feel like...
No, Smart Guys is Thursday now.
We should definitely do something different. So I'm thinking tomorrow, we'll do some E-Honda. I haven't played with Honda in a while. So we'll do some
Dr. Cuck 6.
E-Honda gameplay tomorrow on the first stream. And tomorrow night is Lego night, where it's our second ever Lego stream, which I'm excited to
Cucky Koala.
see how it goes. I hope it goes well. Like I said, if it goes well, we're going to keep doing these, right? So let's see how tomorrow. Last week was a smashing success. Let's see with the new camera and all of that. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. Hopefully it goes well. And hopefully it's a good day, a good streaming day. If we hit 2 goals, that means that Wednesday will be the pizza party. Okay? All right. I do get one final tip, $4.20. This person says, hold up, I want to do the last tip of the night. Well, there you go. Thank you to the $4.20 tipper, whoever you are.
Could have wiped your ass with that $4.
They wanted to be the last tip of the night, so there you go. They get that distinction. Thank you for the $4.20 tip.
That shit is so fucking cringy, man. That shit is so cringy.
Yamo.
Wow.
That gets us to 42 for the night. So,
Whoop-dee.
not a total disaster, but at the same time, certainly
not a total disaster, but at the same time, what a total disaster. Yeah, we get it,
not
guy.
hitting 2 goals, right? All right.
Bro, have you ever heard the expression "say less"? you really should think about that.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. I gotta.
I'm out of here too because I can't stand this shit no more. We're gonna go hang out with Raw Phil. Because I cannot handle this. Dents don't wipe. Nah, they just shit in their fucking diapers, don't they? I forgot. My bad. I don't know if he said anything in the chat, like why he's late.
I bought both collections on PC, cast, but I've been like down.
Oh, here we go.
Buying
He comes on here and says something.
the anniversary collection, and I got the bundle that had the Capcom Classics collection. And FYI, I'm getting them set up, which means I had to like mess with the filters, mess with the input delay and everything. So I'm pretty much ready to go. But the problem is I don't know if we're going to find comp. Like I just tested and I did find a ranked match in Third Strike, but it wasn't like good quality. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like great, but at least I got to play it. So we're going to mess with this today. I figure instead of Street Fighter 6 today, we're going to attempt to play some classic Street Fighter and see how it goes. But I had to do some setup, all right? So give me a sec because I didn't even finish. Like I got to use the bathroom and everything before we start the podcast. But I've been like buying games, downloading games, running around trying to get it set up. So that's why, you know, the podcast didn't start yet. But give me a few minutes. I'll start and we'll hang out on the show. And
then... Okay, there we go. He's getting some bullshit set up. Dents have their moms do what Cartman's mom did in the World of Warcraft episode, right? Like, Mom, bathroom, bathroom. At least he tested it out off stream. Yeah, but we all know where this is. So we're going to be doing some tech here. We can see it now, can we not? We can. I wasn't here yesterday, so I don't know if he showed up on time. I think Monday he was, or no, wait a minute. Sunday he was late. If I remember. And remember, he starts streaming at 10:45, so he's been streaming for over an hour with nothing. But we did see fucking Cucky Koala in the kick chat, so he's ready to come and give Daddy some more money. Setting Cat up with a feed bag of oats. Got her some new hay. Hold on, honey. You can't eat it out of the bag. Let me fill up the trough. How long could this possibly take? I don't understand. I generally don't care what people spend their money on, but I mean, man, of all people, why Phil? Because pignosis is a thing, man. I get it. I think there are some people like OIC who, I think OIC kind of knows what a piece of shit this dude is, but a lot of people I think who give him money, they just like to see their name up in lights. I think that's a part of it. They like the little bit of attention that they do, you know, gets. And since this guy is so, you know, money motivated, but I think OIC kind of knows like what a piece of shit this guy is, but there are some people who pay money to, you know, give money to the train wrecks. To be fair, Phil has a point. If people stop paying for his train wrecky bullshit, then he wouldn't be here. And then we all wouldn't be here every day. To be fair, he's got a point. Glad he remembered to turn his camera off this time. Ugh, gross. Funny, but gross. But I get it. So what's he doing? Some Street Fighter? Is this the thing where he thinks he's like people are gonna get his IP address or something? Oh, I see. Fell in love with Phil. Not gonna lie, it's a very good possibility. Phil helped me meet all you guys, so he's good for something. Exactly. Oh, I see. Lives near Phil and wanted to date him IRL. Oh, well. Phil don't want to date anybody. He needs someone to wash a few dishes, do some laundry. Playing old Street Fighter on Fightcade. Oh, God. Well, I'm glad I won't be around for that. To be sure. Oh, the 30th anniversary collection of Street Fighter. My God. This dude really needs to let go of this Street Fighter garbage. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's the guy. Intro number 1 of 3. Are you guys ready? I don't know. Are we ready? Are we prepared? I don't know. Let's see what kind of fuckery this all has in store for us today. I don't want the guy gone. I don't want him banned off of YouTube. I like making fun of him, so I don't want him to get banned. I couldn't give 2 fucks how much money this dude makes. I just think it's crazy that this business model, quote unquote, works. Like, it's like a train wreck.
Good morning, everyone.
Can't stop
On
watching
today's
it.
show, I'm going to recap the conclusion of Lost Records.
No, thank you.
And that's the whole show. No, we're going to talk about Lost Records' conclusion last night, which wasn't good. Also, we've got some news stories today, including Tony Hawk and a new PlayStation beta program. Plus, today, I'm going to attempt to go old school, meaning forget Street Fighter 6 if I can help it. I'd like to actually try to go back to the past to play the classics if they work. I don't know if they will. I'll tell you what I've been up to. This is actually why I've been late to start my podcast today.
You want him gone out of principle? I get it, Optimus Prime. No, I totally get it.
Because I wanted to try.
Because really, with the TOS violations alone, it really he should be to be fair. Flowchart Cammy, big ups. Actually, I just want you to know that you have re-upped your membership. No, what does he say? He popped the membership. Oh, I don't know. I can't do the lame shit he does, but it doesn't count. I appreciate you. Imagine if DSP accidentally pulled another May 1st burst with all 3 cameras on. Well, there's a crotch cam now, so dear God, let's pray that never happens.
Try to get stuff set up. So it's going to be a great day. Plus, of course, we're going to qualify for that dang pizza party tomorrow. All of this and more on today's jam-packed episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Jam-packed full of begging. Catch him scratching that leg in 4K 3 angles. Ugh, you guys are nasty. Stop it. No. No, I refuse. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Oh shit, I'm at home. What do I do? Quick, I need an adult. Oh fuck, I'm the adult. Damn it.
Alrighty, everybody. Good morning and welcome to the show. It's been a busy 14 hours for me with stuff going on. And
Like
basically what I'd
what?
like to do today on the Level 1 Podcast for Tuesday, the 4th of March, 2025, is cover a whole bunch of crap, all right? We're going to be talking about what's going on with my current playthroughs. We're going to be talking about the schedule, we're going to be talking about new game news. New Tony Hawk collection finally announced after all of these rumors and leaks and all kinds of information. A new Sony beta program is now available, and that's going to be interesting to talk about. But also, today I want to try to go old school. And what I mean by that is, instead of playing Street Fighter 6, which I was going to do, and I'm totally fine with doing if we need be, I want to see if there is a way, a viable way, for me, someone who sadly cannot play Fightcade, to still play old school fighting games. I think it's kind of bullshit that I'm not really able to do so, that Fightcade seems to be the only way that anyone in the FGC plays old school games. It's frustrating because I can't use Fightcade. Fightcade has zero security, and therefore anyone with an IP sniffer program can easily get your information and just start DDoS attacking you. So I'm not going to mess with that.
Didn't we already solve this problem for him and tell him to get a VPN? We did this already. We're looping.
I've been talking with a few people recently, people who I used to actually play fighting games with back in the day. And I asked them around, what do you guys play or whatever? And I've been told, yeah, the collections, the 30th anniversary collection particularly, still gets some play on PC. It is completely dead on consoles. I know, because I used to play it on console for 2018 through like 2021, 2022. I played the crap out of that collection. And if you remember, yeah, huge problems, right? The ranked and casual match systems wouldn't even have any players in them. If you tried to join a lobby, the lobbies were just inundated with crap and wouldn't work. So now I'm being told PC versions actually still work, but it may be hard to find a match, but if you do, they're actually not bad. So I'm like, you know what? I think I want to do that today. I want to give it a shot. I want to see if today we can actually get some old school vibes back. I haven't played games like Street Fighter 3 Third Strike or Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo in so long that I'm like craving them, dying for them. I mean, take a look. Recently, I played Street Fighter 6 and the Fatal Fury beta. And I mean, listen, fighting games are fine, but the classics are the classics. I don't think I'm ever going to like fighting games the way that I did back in the day. Even though the modern games get more hype and get more attention, I feel like they are inferior to the ones that I used to play in arcades and tournaments, 20 some years ago. So I want to get that feeling back. And it's good for everyone.
I just want y'all to know that another close-up is coming. So if you're eating, small children might be present. You might want someone to leave the room. We're going to get some just foul rank close-ups incoming because I'm watching live raw fill on a different screen.
It's in a while to go back to the classics. So we're going to
prepare yourself, finish up eating, you fucking maybe take that shit back out to the kitchen.
To do that.
Wait a minute.
All right. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay?
We know.
And then also today,
we know, old man.
For the first time, we're going to be using...
Be prepared.
My new webcam setup where I can do a better face cam. It's a little creepy, isn't it? It's so close to me. It's like it wants to sneak up and kiss me.
Let me just go on ahead. And I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me just grab that.
Just kidding. No. So it'll certainly be interesting to see how that goes today.
Let's just take a minute here. Let's breathe in. Let's just have a little woosah. We're all here. We're all here. We can get through this together.
Hey, will the cameras actually work? I actually found out. One of the reasons I was having...
Yeah, really. Hands off, ladies. This one's married.
Having issues with these cameras. I guess they really want USB 3.0. I don't know why, because the cameras all say that they support USB 2.0, but I had one of these cameras on an extension cable that was an older 2.0 extension cable, and the camera kept having issue. And I'm like, so I guess really they want 3.0, because the other two I have on 3.0 cables, and they work fine. Anyway, it should be fun. Let's see what happens.
How do you know I didn't mute myself to throw up? Greedy piggy. How do you know?
Today, with the new setup and everything for fighting it.
I had the unfortunate privilege of glancing over and actually seeing him do that lean forward kiss thing that had us all vomit in the back of our mouth a little bit. So I actually knew it was coming.
Now, do I have the ability to film my joystick.
I gave y'all a heads up. Listen, I don't want any shenanigans here. I gave everybody a heads up that shit was coming.
I do, but if we do that, then I can't have a face cam. So I don't know if it really makes sense, the whole fight stick. And plus I have to move my whole desk to do it. Like I'd have to push this desk out so that you could see my crotch and the joystick. I don't know. I think I just want to kind of get the games working today.
Calls the camera angle the birth control. Personally, I'm going to go ahead and call that the fucking hysterectomy. Jesus Christ.
And see if we can actually play old school fighting games for the first time in
Not
ages.
you won't get pregnant. You just can't fucking have kids no more. It's just gone.
I guess we'll see. Okay, let's see how it goes. But I'm excited. I want to play old school fighting games, and we'll see how it goes today. So that's why you'll notice the stream has a different thumbnail.
I vomited with pride. Let's all get a ginger ale. Let's all just take a couple of deep breaths.
And I changed it to say 30th anniversary collection. We're going to give it a shot. All right, we're going to see what happens. We're going to give it a shot, and hopefully things will go well today. All right. Now, before we even get to any new gameplay today, I want to tell you about the conclusion of Lost Records last night. What a disaster. The game. Not the stream, the game. A freaking disaster, man. Seriously. Jasper, what are you doing? He's in the closet. He's knocking stuff over. Jasper kitty.
Jasper live confirmed.
What did you just do? What is behind the door that you just knocked down? What is it? My sign. Why knock the sign?
Why pay for the hysterectomy when looking at the pig roaches? It's like it just kind of happens to you, Kaylee. You don't actually, like, it just happens. Like the uterus and everything, like it's just magically gone. There's no surgery. It's like it disappears. It goes somewhere. It's like it desperately just escapes and just fucks off and runs away.
You can't go in the closet if you're going to knock stuff down.
The cat is alive. We do have the cat. The cat is alive, confirmed.
Buddy, what are you doing? He's in here today, obviously. Anyway,
So that's not what was bothering him. I'm convinced nothing was bothering him last week or whenever it was when he shit on Review Tech. I think he just tried to say it to shit on Review Tech.
Yeah, so we got to talk about Lost Records last night. I want to talk about an update to the schedule this week and all of that. By the way, someone had just said in the chat, I can't wait for Smart Guys tonight. Smart Guys is not tonight. I've been telling you guys all week. Smart Guys is going to be on Thursday night.
Some people haven't been here all week, dude.
Because the Kino Casino guys are coming back from a vacation, and it wasn't clear if they were actually going to be back in time. And actually, I did actually message PPP last night. I was saying, hey, how's everything going?
The list has been redone. You're on there because I remember I didn't know if your name was 2 words or 1.
Did you make it back? And he didn't even respond. So I get the feeling
I had to redo the list the other night.
He might not even be home yet, from his vacation. So we are going to be doing Smart Guys Thursday night, just to clarify. Okay.
You're there, I promise.
So I'm excited for today. All right. Today, we have a very important thing on the agenda. We need to hit 2 goals today to get to 40 goals. All right? Achieved. Why? Because at the 40 goal reward, we are doing a pizza party that's themed to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, tied in with Call of Duty Black Ops 6, but also featuring pizza and a DSP tries it. Okay? So, I hope that you guys will enjoy the content today
and open your wallets and give me some of that fucking money, you cheap broke ass viewers,
and support it. All right. So what are we talking about? So we've got 2 goals to hit. We're at 38. All right. When we hit those goals tomorrow on the daytime stream, I'm going to be playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mode that's in it. I'm going to be obviously doing the dailies, but also I want to do some unlocks. I want to play more with the what was it that I was using the last time? The drill and the sniper rifle. I'm still trying to unlock stuff for that. But I want to unlock the nunchucks. We are 1 stream away of grinding.
Didn't he say he was going to talk about the game and how shitty the game was, and now we're on some money again, but he was going to shit on the game? I'm very confuzzled.
In the Ninja Turtles event to unlocking the nunchucks.
His face is the best reason for a no breeding policy for some people.
That's going to be cool to permanently have like a silly Ninja Turtles weapon in Call of Duty, right? But also, I want to theme it to pizza and the pizza party, so we're going to order some food. But are we going to order Domino's or Papa John's? We don't know yet. That's the one thing we have to figure out today. Should I order Domino's or Papa John's pizza for tomorrow? All right. Now, I'm going to order multiple pizzas. I'm going to order appetizers, and I might want your help with that. But we got to hit these goals. All right. So let's get it.
I'm going to order $80 worth of fucking food, pay $20 in fucking delivery fees to sit here and eat in a room alone.
All right, please, let's go ahead and get some goals achieved.
Why do you need 2 pizzas and appetizers for 2 people?
Today, let's get some support rolling in. And in fact, we already have some that I'm going to shout out in just a second here. So thank you to everyone who is supporting. You see it popping up on the screen.
You should order a salad. You don't make friends with salad.
I really appreciate that. Let's get to it. Let's do some shout outs before we start with anything. So we have Ray 1991
Of course, we can't get into content. We have to count our money.
who just gifted 2 subs over on Kick. Thank you very much to Ray. I appreciate that. Let's get those up on the leaderboard.
Hey, Jim, what's going on, honey? I was just catching up from yesterday. He hasn't been live very long, so no actual real gold dust yet. Just the general begging, talking about the goals and shit.
Sub on Kick is worth $5.
Yep. Digital Melanin nailed it in 2 words. Not yet. One man sausage pizza party. Gravity Dragon, big ups.
So thank you, Ray, for getting the support started over on Kick this morning.
Oh, Paul, I am psyched. We are covering all of that birthday goodness next month.
And then first tip of the day has rolled in. $2 from Flatman B. Hello, everyone. Good day to you. God bless and peace. Thank you very much, Flatman B, for beginning our support in that regard. So our first tip of the day is rolled in.
Quarksidius, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, honey, and big ups to everybody who got one. Thank you for the generosity, man.
So now we've got some support on Kick and we got some support via tips. How about some YouTube support, some super chats or memberships? Let's get the variety rolling in.
How about
right?
you can super go fuck yourself?
So, yes, let's get that momentum going and let's hit the goals. Let's hit a goal right now.
Oh, the birthday bash. You're right. You're right. I am a silly bitch. If I'm going to say it, I better get it right. The birthday bash for this 43-year-old man.
On this podcast, seriously, let's hit the goal. So that way, as I play old school Street Fighter, I can just focus solely on that. Don't have to worry about any income shout outs or anything coming in, right? And then tonight, did you know tonight is Lego night? Don't know if you knew that. Lego night for the first time with the new setup. And what I mean by that is that tonight for Lego night, I'll be doing the dual camera setup, but we're going to have the Lego cam, which is going to be my setup here on the table. So you'll see me actually taking off.
For those of you that are members, I fixed the back in my day emote. It's gone. You now have Old Man Yells at Cloud in place of back in my day. The boomer emote has been fixed and we now have a Velcro wallet. That's our newest one.
Out the pieces, setting them aside, building and everything in person, but we'll also have so face cam and Lego cam at the same time, right? That's really cool. I'm actually very excited to do this tonight for all of you.
No, he wants to go back to paywalling the food because he seems to think that works better. I feel that I kind of think that he feels like the food, it works better.
Because I think it's going to be really neat and it's going to be a first time kind of new content. Right.
Yeah, I know that she already finished it, and that's pretty pathetic on his part. But, I mean, he can't fucking help himself. So, Gravity Dragon, thanks for the 5 pounds, honey. Hi and big ups, Toxicity. Well, hi and big ups to you. Thank you for your generosity.
I did it last week, but we did it with this wide angle shot. That was okay, but wasn't great. Now to do it with a really awesome cam, I think is going to be really better, okay? Someone said, why can't this be the joystick cam? Because I don't put my joystick on a table. This is too high up. My joystick sits on my lap. So it would have to be a whole different camera. I'd have to move the table out of the way. And again, if I do this...
Oh, no, I'd have to move a table out of the way. Shit.
Then you won't be able to see like a face cam, right? So it would be too small. Because here's the thing. If this camera...
That keyboard's $150, by the way. I'm honestly surprised it's not more, to be fair with you.
What you were seeing when I was playing fighting games, this would be tiny. So I'd be microscopic. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right, so good stuff. I'm glad that I got this set up so now I could jump between scenes and the like. Pretty cool. And I our first test of that later tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. So today's a fun day. Classic Street Fighter, or at least attempting to play a lot of classic Street Fighter. I'll probably go between Third Strike and maybe Super Turbo, and maybe Street Fighter Alpha 3. I think Hyper Fighting is in that collection too, but I don't think anyone's going to be playing it. I could give it a shot, but I doubt anyone will be playing that. Hopefully we can get some comp and have a good time. I do also have the Capcom Classics collection. If you remember, that was the one that had the Darkstalkers games, but also...
Yeah, I don't know why he'd want that cam that focuses on the fight stick, because when he's like, oh, I hit this button, I hit that button, this button and that button, it's like, we're going to be able to see that you didn't. So I don't know why he thinks this is a good idea.
So the different versions of Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition, which is the one that has all the different...
You're getting new Legos in the mail. You're going to build alongside his ass. You'll finish it faster. You could have something more complicated. You'll still finish quicker.
Versions of Street Fighter 2 characters pitting out, fighting each other. It's a fun game, but I doubt that there's much comp for it. It's probably no one playing it. But we're going to give it a shot. Hopefully we can...
There's nothing wrong with having an expensive, keyboard. There's nothing wrong with actually having one. It's just... for this guy who barely uses the thing, it's just I don't know. To me, it's just so fucking wasteful.
We can get old school fighting game fun today on the stream. And if it works, maybe we could actually put old school back into the rotation. See, I didn't know that the old school game collections on PC actually still had a player base. Remember, on console, they don't. On console, they're literally dead. There's no one you can play against. But apparently on PC, there's players. So we'll see. Jalen1820 has done a $2 super chat. Says the Turtles ate Domino's in the movie, so it's Domino's. Is that true? They got Domino's pizza delivered in the movie? I actually don't remember. I've seen the movie a zillion times, but I don't think I ever paid attention to what the pizza box said. It was 1820, my fault.
You're like a fake millennial, bro.
1820. I'd be okay with Domino's if that's what people want. Or Domino's or Papa John's, either one would be fine. I haven't had either in a million years. The last time I ate Domino's pizza was when I went to Connecticut in 2019 to visit my parents and get married. So 6 years, Papa John's I've probably had in the last couple of years. I had their stuffed crust when they added it, and I actually thought it was really good. But I haven't done it.
At DSP Gaming, what charity would I be donating to?
Any for DSP tries it in so dang long, it doesn't really matter, right? Oh, really? Tangy Savory Seasoning says, actually, in the first movie, Domino's won the highest bid, and therefore they were in it. In the second movie, it was Papa John's. Well, now how do you decide? If they were both in the movies, that doesn't really help anymore, right? There you go. All right. So, all right, let's get to it. Let's get to the beginning. Thanks for the early support, everyone. Let's keep it rolling so we can hit our goals today. I definitely want to hit 2 goals today so we can do the pizza party tomorrow, right? All right, so
Wow.
Let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday's first stream, which was Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, went really well. We had great, good attendance, good engagement, and good support. We certainly didn't have over-the-top great...
Oh, God, he is a millennial. I actually forgot he isn't a boomer. No, he is not a boomer.
Great attendance, but I'm not expecting that when I play the game. But the crowd that was here was very chill and very supportive. We hit 2 freaking goals during the Like a Dragon stream. How crazy.
Then why did you cry about only making $40 in your nighttime stream? You hit 2 goals. Don't you want 1 goal a day?
Is that? I mean, I never expect...
For once, I'm happy I'm Gen Z, right? You're like, I don't claim this. I don't claim this fool.
I definitely like the Like a Dragon series, but I wasn't expecting to get people to actually support it so much. It was really awesome. We almost hit a...
Technically, I don't think he is Gen X. What was he born in 82? Because I was born in 84. It depends on what little guide you consult. Some people say that Gen X ended in 80, and anybody 81 and after that is technically millennial. I've seen things that say 85 and up, 86, 87 is millennial, and anything 84 and then lower is Gen X. So I don't know. He's slightly older than me. It's that weird kind of on the cusp area, I think.
The 3rd goal, if you can believe it. We were actually...
But I was late 84 because my birthday's late. So unfortunately, I'm definitely at millennial.
At that level, and I think the only reason we didn't hit a 3rd goal was because near the end, basically I got kind of wrapped up in a couple really long missions. And so it wasn't as, some people were like, and they left. But it's good. Right now, what we're doing, we're in the open part of the game where you're recruiting people to your pirate crew. And it's fun because there's a combination of just like having qualifications where you could just do it like, oh, you hit 3 stars or you give a certain amount of items. But then there's full on side story missions you could do as well that are quite funny and quirky,
Turning 30 this year and I hate it. Wait till you turn 40.
just like all the Yakuza stuff. So I had a great time with it yesterday and I can't wait to play it more later in the week. So good stuff there. Last night, the late stream of Lost Records was a hideous disaster. And I don't actually mean like my stream, I mean the game.
Although the stream was also a disaster, and we saw some clips that all thanks to Snort Hogan of that.
Lost Records is, I'm going to say this now, and a lot of people have issue with this. I don't care. Lost Records is by far the absolute worst narrative-based choose-your-own-adventure style game I have ever played on YouTube.
I kind of want to skip this whole thing, but I feel like he's going to shit on the Whammons, so I want to see if he gets like super fucking toxic here.
Or for content creation in general. It was really awful. Like, I was waiting for the big redeeming qualities. I was waiting for the twist. I was waiting for the interesting part to happen. There is no interesting part. Tape 1 of Lost Records Bloom and Rage is about 8 hours long, roughly. And during that 8 hours, you spend about 7 hours bullshitting with a bunch of
I see you in the chat down there, Dumpy Koala. Where's your money, bitch? Come on, man. You got money for fake mustaches, man. Where's my fucking money?
Teenage girls who have bad personalities, poorly written dialogue, and are boring as fucking dirt. The game is trying to act like they're interesting when they're not. They're just not. They don't have interesting backstories. They don't have interesting personalities. I don't even know what Autumn's personality is. They didn't even develop it. At least the other 3 girls did. One of the characters doesn't even have a...
But isn't it like a part 1? So maybe you don't know everything yet. Maybe some things are kept in mystery, or maybe they just didn't develop all the characters necessarily. Some characters don't sometimes have as much development as other characters,
Fucking personality.
It's not a game for 42-year-old shut-ins.
Okay? It's just bad. It's like, hey, so we decided to make a game, and we're going to really do something different. We're going to have it be about a bunch of teenage girls who want to live free and not by the confines of society and what they say they should be, and they're free to experiment with their sexuality, and they could all have crushes on each other, so they're all bisexual, right? And then they're going to want to be in a garage band, but none of them can sing.
This wouldn't be a personal matter for you, would it? This wouldn't be maybe why it hits a chord, like why it strikes that nerve so rough with you?
Play instruments, and then they're gonna go out to the woods inexplicably for no reason, and then they hang out at a cabin, but nothing actually happens of any interest. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the game is just a game for the sake of saying they made a game that was like about liberal teenage girls or whatever, but
maybe it's just not a game for you, dude, and that's okay.
it has no value.
I play lots of I wouldn't consider them like girly games, but I play a lot of games that I know that like dudes wouldn't want to play.
There's no substance to the game.
And it's okay.
Teasing that something supernatural is going to happen. And to that extent, something supernatural does happen, but it doesn't amount to anything.
Well, neither do you, asshole. Flowchart Cammy, thanks for the $5, honey. Serious question. Do you think that deep down his parents are ashamed of him? Daddy is. Daddy is for sure. I don't know about mommy. I don't think mommy is ashamed of him. I mean, I think most parents would be if their child was like this, to be honest. Yeah. Daddy is for sure. Mommy, I don't know, because mommy kind of made this the beast that it is. So I don't know. She might be a little bit more hurt by it because she like helicoptered this dude. So dad's ashamed of him for sure.
Like, it doesn't actually turn into anything interesting.
I'm not his mom. I'm ashamed of him.
It's just, did that happen or not? We don't know. Oh, let's go do a fucking rock concert that's not really a rock concert. And then
the game sounds like hipster nonsense, but DSP still sucks. Exactly. Like some people are saying in the chat that, the game sucks or the game's bad. And it's like, well, it very well may be. I wouldn't know. But it's like, you have to admit that, like, there are games that are just like not for certain people. And that's fine.
To make matters even worse,
Exactly. Mommy is why Phil is Phil, for sure.
All right. They actually attempt a crazy, shocking, dramatic twist spin ending to the tape one, the first episode. And it falls so flat. I missed it, and the chat had to tell me. All right? I'm sorry. I'm just going to fucking spoil this bullshit because it sucks.
If you don't want spoilers for this game, I'll give this a hot second. I don't think anybody cares, but here's your warning. This dude, I mean, he ruins everything anyway, but this is your warning. Get the hell out of here.
All right? No one needs to play this game. So these girls decide out of nowhere on a whim, they want to break into the local diner bar and they want to steal equipment and they want to hook it up to the electricity and they want to set up a bunch of music instruments and play a concert outside of the bar, despite the fact no one at the bar wants to hear it. And obviously everyone at the bar is going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not a band. You're terrible. Why are you doing this out here on private property? So they do this. They start.
Yeah, I kind of get this vibe when it comes to, I don't give a fuck about this game. I'm sorry if y'all do. I'm sure there's another, reviewer. Don't go to this guy for a review, obviously. I kind of feel like maybe dad wanted to discipline him, but I kind of feel like mom stepped in and always made everything okay. She fixed all the problems, she kept, the father from maybe beating the fuck out of this dude, which is, I mean, again, I was born in the early 80s. When I was growing up, when you acted like this, you got the fuck beat out of you, and then you didn't act like this anymore, and it happened to everybody. When you acted like a little piece of shit, you got what was coming to you, and that taught you that you don't fucking act like that. And I don't think that ever happened with this guy. And I don't know if it was because mommy defended him or mommy stepped in or it whatever, but his father may have very well wanted to discipline him. I don't know much about the lore, but from what I do understand from some stuff that I've seen, daddy was stepping out all the time. Daddy was stepping out on, what the fuck is his mom's name? Hold on, maybe someone has it in the chat here. Hold, please. Linda. Yeah, that was what I heard. Now, is that true? I don't fucking know, but
Playing the music, okay? And all the bar patrons who are drunk and just trying to relax come out are all pissy with them. And it becomes this giant, like drunken shouting match. Like they're trying to make the bar patrons look like they're bad people because they were just trying to drink at a bar and didn't want to hear a bunch of shitty, idiot teenager girls screaming outside. It literally sounds like someone's taking their fingernails and they're going down a chalkboard. And they're like, oh yeah, this is good music. And no, it's not. No, it's not. Not at all. It's awful. Okay? So then they get into this big fight, and one of the girls starts freaking out and acting really weird. And then all of a sudden she gets a nosebleed. And then
mother kept putting the Band-Aids on the bullet wounds. Oh, for sure. He still begs his parents for money. Yeah, I think he calls them in dry begs. Like when the mom bought the little QVC Christmas tree, it was because when he was talking to her, he was like, we can't have a real tree or an artificial tree because, Jasper, blah, 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 blah.
And then the game's like, oh, she has leukemia.
Okay.
Oh. Did you forget to mention that? In the 8+ hours you were playing the game? Oh. Surprise, leukemia. What a twist. Great writing. No. It's not great writing. It's awful. It's bad. It's really shitty. It wasn't good at all. I was like, what? So that was supposed to be the twist, is that one of the girls, okay, is really angsty, angry, and hates the world.
To me, Phil has, and I'm sure I won't be able to explain it super good, but it's called the Madonna whore complex. And essentially what it is that just like Phil and his extremist ways of thinking, it's women are either, very motherly and very sweet and like his mom, or they're whores and they're sluts and they're bitches. And if you guys watched
Duty's video or saw Alt's, tweet about the really shitty stuff that this guy wrote about women when he was younger, to me, this dude has that Madonna whore complex where he either sees women like mommy or they're whores, sluts, and bitches, and there's not much in between. I'm explaining that incredibly poorly. I can't explain it to you, but essentially, that's kind of what I feel he does.
He curses the world with witchcraft and is angry and wants vengeance, but you don't really know what she wants vengeance for. And then at the end, you find out, well, she has leukemia and she's dying. So that's why she's so angry at the world. And no one knew. Like, she didn't tell anyone. I had to play 8 hours of the most boring game ever just to get that as the narrative twist. Like, and the thing is, it's such a cheap attempt because obviously you're supposed to now feel bad. Like, oh my God, she's dying or whatever. It's like, yeah, but it's a game. The whole point is it was supposed to be a game. It was supposed to be something that was entertaining and fun, and
I agree. Steve of the Dead should totally go into that, and obviously would be able to. I mean, if I pulled it up and actually looked at it, I would be able to explain it, a little bit better. But that's what it is.
Point is entertaining or fun. You just get a bunch of plot.
Because, I mean, look at the very, very few women that are in, this dude's life. Well, mommy's obviously mommy. Kat was obviously mommy. And then look at how he's talking about these, young ladies that were on this, other streams. You're a slut. He wanted to say you're a whore, you're a slut, you're just a bitch, you're this, you're that. And again, go back to those tweets where he's like, all women are so fucked up. And I was reading it the other day, and I can't tell you how many times I stopped, and I was just thinking to myself, like, dude, who hurt you?
Like, that goes absolutely nowhere.
Sake.
And then the twist is, oh, surprise, leukemia. Oh, well, now I feel bad. No, I feel bad that I played it. I feel bad that I bought it. I don't feel bad that you wrote poorly and you think that that's a good plot. It's not at all. That's not character development, So, no exaggeration, it's one of the worst games I've played as a content creator. It's definitely the worst choose-your-own-adventure style game I've ever played. It is not worth anyone's time whatsoever. It's like I said previous, if you want to play a game, the whole idea of a video game is that you're escaping reality so that you can get sucked into a fantasy situation and there's enjoyment there, right? When I play Street Fighter, it's because in real life, I'm not actually a trained fighter who can go into the streets and beat the shit out of everyone. I can't throw fire out of my hands and say Hadouken, right? When I play Call of Duty, it's because I know in real life, I'm not a highly trained military operative that can fly across the globe to fight against another group of operatives with high-tech gadgets and gizmos and blow shit up, but it's fun to pretend, right?
How do you explain his asexual reactions to women in the video games he plays? Personally, I'm some asshole on the internet, for what it's worth. And I'm not a doctor or anything. I blame that on addiction. I think he still finds women attractive. He's still into the boobies and the butts and all that stuff. But again, his mind is just rotted and gutted and overwhelmed by addiction. I think he sees a woman that he thinks is attractive and he just kind of goes in the back of his brain. I think it's kind of oh, okay, she's hot. But those thoughts are very quickly swallowed up by, but you want to drink. You want to drink. You want to play WWE champions. Come on. I wish these assholes would give me another fucking $100. I got to do another poll. It's like that thought enters like for a moment and then just is gone because when you have an addiction, that's what you care about. Why he gets weird about it and why he seems to be embarrassed about it, I'm not entirely sure because he could just as easily say, okay, guys, yes, she's attractive, it calmed down, it whatever. But he seems to get embarrassed by it. I think there's a sexual insecurity there. I don't know this dude or nothing, but he probably isn't very, very good at it. Most people that are highly narcissistic are not necessarily very good at it.
When I play Zelda, I know that I'm not a feminine dude with elf-like ears who has the power of magic and arrows and the master sword, and I'm trying to slay, Octoroks and shit. I can't do that in real life. The idea is that
I think he was pervier, obviously, number one, when he was younger, because he is older now. But two, the addictions were not, okay, there was a little bit of, alcohol. I think the gambling addiction,
I think that really hit, it in hardcore. I just don't think that's stuff he thinks about a whole lot.
Removing yourself from the banality and boringness of your real life or the stress of your real life to go into a fantasy situation so you can have fun. That's the point of video games. Literally.
I think it's also easier to talk like that when you're not being filmed. And he's got this moral, high horse that he's on now. He's too good to make jokes like that. He doesn't do stuff, like that. Come on now.
Literally Lost Records is, let's just make the most boring, banal, meaningless, crappy game with the most uninteresting, poorly written characters, the worst dialogue, the most awful plot. A game for the sake of saying we made a game and want money. There's no other reason for this game to exist. It doesn't have a purpose. It's not entertaining. It's not fun. It doesn't tell an interesting, dramatic story. It doesn't tread any new ground. It's just a waste of your time. 8 hours, and you pay to waste 8 hours of your time. That's the worst part. It's not even a Game Pass game. Yes, it's worse than Life is Strange 2. For sure, it's worse than Life is Strange 2. Because at least in Life is Strange 2, there is this element of superpowers. And even though the writing in Life is Strange 2 is cringe and bad, and it has a lot of leftist themes that get shoved down your throat, making you think every white person in America is a racist, there are some funny moments. There is some drama. There is some twists and turns, like what's going to happen with the kids with superpowers. There is some interest to be had. There is no interest at all in Lost Records. You can literally sleep through the fucking game and you're fine. I wish I actually had a pillow. I mean, I literally brought this animation into my setup to play Lost Records. Get it? Like, I added this animation because there were so many boring parts. And no, before you say it's free on PSN, it's not. You have to have that PSN premium shit, which no one really needs in order to get it on there. So anyway, man, it was bad. So
you didn't really miss anything. He's shitting on that Lost Records game.
Anyway, I'm happy that it's done, but the bummer is it's not. There's a tape 2. There's a second half. It was hilarious because it ended and I was like, so that's it, right? And they're like, no, tape 2 coming in April. I'm like, why? Like, why? If you just ended it like right now, we're done. It's fine. You don't need to continue that. There's no reason to continue this plot. There's no interest in it. It's bad. You're just torturing your audience by making the tape 2. They should just cancel the tape 2. No, I mean it. Like, they should just not.
I don't know how long he's going to go on like this about this game.
Not release it. I just fuck this eludes these people who make games in the modern era. But
old man yells at cloud.
We had a stream where I hit almost 3 goals, and then last night I made like $40. And by the way, most of that was made after I stopped playing the game and just hung out with people for like 40 minutes. The game was awful, all right? So I'm probably not going to be playing tape 2 in April. Just to
no
forewarn
shit,
you.
Sherlock. Where did Watson help you?
But really, it was House
car?
of the Dead was the one that was so awesome, and every arcade had it. And House of the Dead 1, I was so good at. I actually once beat the game from start to finish without ever continuing. I actually was able to beat it on 1 credit. But in regards to House of the Dead 2, it's an amazing game. The music is great, and there's jump scares. There's all kinds of fun stuff. I would consider it, but it's very short. Like all of those Lycan games at length, they're like 20 minutes long. So
begged like a rabid withdrawing crack addict, but hit those goals.
I don't really know how much it'll cost. I also don't know how it would control, right? Like back in the day, I actually had a PC port of House of the Dead 1 and 2.
We are moving on.
Unfun, tedious, annoying.
Just like you, unfun and tedious.
The graphics actually did have issue 2 on PC. They chopped up in certain parts. So, yeah.
Are we
Okay.
done? Can we move on? Anything else? Seriously.
All right. So we got that out of the way. Let's talk about the schedule, shall we?
God,
Let's get that out of the way. I have a couple interesting news stories to cover today before we jump into old school Street Fighter fun. So, should we do the new face cam for this? Let's see what happens if I go for the new face cam.
Oh,
here.
have
Hold on.
mercy, please.
Here we go. So here's the new face cam. Looking at the schedule, there will be some effects
You
behind
really need your chair condom.
me simply because I don't have the cover on my chair yet. So it's not going to be perfect here. But so here's the schedule for the week. Originally it was going to be Street Fighter 6 today, but I decided to try to go old school, and we'll see if we can play old school Street Fighter today.
No, he won't go on Lol Cow Queens. He wants something to do with the word lol cow. He doesn't think he's a lol cow.
Tonight it is DSP Builds It Lego night. Now with I said 3 cameras, but we're going to do 2. The other camera I have I put over there. Like I said, it just wasn't working properly because I was using a USB 2.0
We know
cable.
it wasn't working properly.
And then after that, we just went down last night, including an unexpected title change that totally mixes stuff up for WrestleMania. Really? Clay JT says this may determine what we're going to do for pizza. Domino's just announced and has a cheese stuffed crust pizza.
Holy fucking shit, you guys. Look out. Domino's has a new pizza.
Is that true? Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. What? They never had stuffed crust before.
Lol donkey. I mean, she might want him to be on the show. I don't know anything about that, but he would never do. If he didn't learn his lesson between what side scrollers did, what Kino Casino is still doing, and what Truth Seekers did, if he don't learn his fucking lesson, then he's stupider than I tell people. I know, did you see him light up? What? Oh, I guess we have to do this live now. Whoever called it that we're going to be looking at food menus, you nailed it. Hello?
Yes, they have it.
Hello?
I'm checking right now. Yep.
Okay.
Parmesan stuffed crust.
So you heard him, Dumpy Koala. I see you there in the kick chat, you fucking dent. Cough up the money, you little cuck.
So,
let this man have his pizza. Look how fucking excited he is. Dude popped a boner off of that. Give him his money.
if we want to do that, we can do that. We can actually try the new Parmesan stuffed crust Domino's pizza. If you guys are interested, okay?
The dude seriously has a fucking food fetish. He does.
All right.
I've never seen that is the highlight of his day. He is so fucking excited. He hates today because he can't wait to eat the food tomorrow. Like, he lives for this shit. It's
Okay,
insane.
Cool. Oops, I misclicked. All right, so maybe that's what we'll do. Should we lock it in? Should we say we're going to do Domino's because Domino's has stuffed crust and we
You want a Domino's anyway.
want to try it? It just released? All right, fine. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do one.
If he was smart, after Truth Seekers, he should stop interviews and stop appearing on shows, because that lolcow shit, them people are ruthless. Like, he thought side scrollers was bad. He thinks Kino razzes him. You know, he thinks that, you know, Steven on Truth Seekers was, you know, bad. He doesn't want to go on that lolcow shit. They will eat him alive.
like new stuffed crust, and we'll do one of another kind, and then we'll do like a appetizer or something. Stuffed crust is only in medium. Oh, really? It's a specialty only in medium. Oh, crap. All right, let's lock it in.
Speaking of stuffed crust, I wanted your take on this. Do you think the divorce is coming up? Or do him and Kat live like roommates with a sexless marriage? Personally, I don't think that she's going anywhere. Now, does that mean that she doesn't want to go anywhere? No, she could want the hell out of there. She didn't look too thrilled to be there on those co-op streams last year. That's for sure. Although I wouldn't have wanted to do something, you know, like that either. I don't think that she's happy, but no, I don't think they're going to get divorced. Not anytime soon anyway.
In Domino's, DSP tries it, which ties in with Ninja Turtles. And we're going to try their new, we're going to try their new stuffed crust. I just accidentally turned on my AI. Yeah, it's following me now. I didn't want it to follow me yet. I have this AI camera over here. One awesome thing is that the camera actually responds to the motion commands immediately because I'm so close to it now that it doesn't have an issue. Like, it works every time. So, all right. So let's do it. Domino's Pizza, stuffed crust, DSP tries it, plus other stuff once we hit 2 more goals. So let's get it going. Let's get that motivation going, guys. Let's do it. Come on. Let's get some tips. Let's get some subs. Let's get some super chats. We only have 1 super chat today. Let's get some members. We only have
come on,
0
Dumpy
members
Koala.
today.
Like,
I do want to say
seriously.
thank you, Pausen.
Come on, cucky koala. Let's go.
Pausen did re-up his membership this morning, and he said, another month gone already. Thank you very much, Pausen, for your ongoing support of the channel. But that wasn't a new one, a fresh one, so that one doesn't count towards the...
Do you really need more than a medium-sized pizza? Did we hit the goal already? I'm trying to donate to make sure we do, but the link isn't working. Oh, that'll send him into a tizzy. Big
goals.
ups, whatever LARPer
Let's
that
get it
is.
going. Clay JT says, if you're getting a bunch of things, there's a $7.99 each coupon. Pizzas are medium 2 topping. I'm going to have to look into it because, like, with Domino's, I could basically get it delivered without a delivery app, right? I could, but then the problem is then I still got to give them special instructions on how to get in because I live in a private community. I got to figure this out. What do you mean my tips link isn't working? Yes, it is. I literally just received a tip, and I checked myself, and it's
Ooh, we knew that would get him going.
working. So you're full of crap. The tip is, you're so making it up. All right.
Was that going to be you're so fucking retarded, but then you stopped and went, you're so fat, you're making it up? Is that what you were going to say?
Let's see.
You're so fucking retarded.
I did receive a tip. Well, here we go. I just received, wow, an incredibly generous $30 tip.
Remember when $500 used to be incredibly generous? And now 30 is generous? What cuck gave it?
Alex from Phoenix, 30 buckaroos. Let's get that animation going, and let's see what Alex has to say today. Thank you, Alex.
And he
What a
got some
generous
gifted subs there, I see.
tip.
Oh boy, he's so excited.
So we are now more than a third of a way to our first goal for the day and getting closer to the pizza party. So Alex says,
That was some of the most uncomfortable shit that I've ever seen. When somebody was like, "What do you like about him?" and she looked horrified. Look at this fucking cuck. Dr. Lexus gifted 1 sub to the community. They have gifted 962 subs to the channel. Jesus fucking Christ. Go touch grass, for fuck's sake.
I only tip this channel because I love this online community. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Alex. You seem to
Give
have
me
it
some more
backwards. On
money.
your birthday, you're supposed to receive gifts, but I appreciate you coming by and supporting my content. He says, today's my birthday. I'd like to give $1 for every year I've been alive. Thank you, Phil. And
According to the farms, the cuck is back in the chat under a new sock.
everyone here for making this a good, chill, safe space. Thank you, Alex. What a nice, generous thing to say. What a great contribution. I appreciate that very, very much. Also, wow, a lot is happening right now.
A lot of money is happening. Aren't you excited for him, you guys? Aren't you so happy that he's getting all of this money and then he can eat pizza and play his little video game? And then maybe on the weekend, mommy will take him to Chuck E. Cheese.
I received a bunch of gifted subs, 5 gifted memberships on YouTube from Kaiba2988. Thank you to Kaiba. That's why these are popping up right now. So Kaiba with 5 gifted memberships. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. That's the equivalent of $15 of support. So now we're up to 67.
Exactly, greedy piggy. Yeah, it's a safe space till he calls you a retard and bans you.
And it appears Dr. Lexus over on Kick just
You'll have to change your panties. You're just so excited for him getting you and me both.
gifted us up.
Like my knees are kind of shaking right now. I think I might actually have to take a little bit of a break.
So
I'm
thank you
so
to Dr.
happy.
Lexus. That gets us up to 72. So now we're just roughly around halfway to our first goal for the day.
Aren't you so excited, you guys? He's halfway to his goal. Come on.
Thank you all. Applaud to yourselves. Thank
You're such a fucking tool.
you for your support. I appreciate that. Thanks for the momentum. Let's keep the momentum rolling here on the show. Okay, so
Iron Chef Sakaiba. That's pretty good.
we've got a couple of news stories I'd like to cover for all of you today.
Oh, God, no.
All right.
Please, no. Don't do this. I gotta get this. It's like Mount Begmore. Hold on. There we go. That's good too. I don't know which one of these I'll use at some point. There we go.
What's going on, man? This is what the hell is going on? Get this guy out of here. Get this rube out of here. Okay. So all right. So our first big news story of today, ladies and gentlemen, additional songs will be included in the soundtrack, exclusive Doomslayer, Revenant, and Create a Skater skate decks, and exclusive themed Create a Skater items. And if you happen to pre-purchase
Yeah, no one cares.
out
We're
of the
moving on.
cab as it was moving, did you not even like tell the guy to stop? You just opened the door and leapt into the street while the car. Wow. I mean, that would be pretty
You might have some good takes there. I
impressive, dude.
am terribly sorry.
That sounds like the plot to a movie, like a raunchy, like 2000s comedy or something, right? Like something that like Judd Apatow would make or something. Anyway, King D comes with a $2 super chat. Says, who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? When I was growing up, it was Michelangelo. Today, I don't really care. I haven't watched anything like modern Ninja Turtles related in so long. I wouldn't even know what their characters are.
Why would he care? You can't drink a Ninja Turtle.
So, I don't give a crap.
Do they make
Michelangelo,
gin?
the party dude, was the guy who I liked back in the day.
Who do I care? They're not coming to WWE champions.
Which is actually why we're trying to unlock the nunchucks in Call of Duty. Waited for a red light and ran away. The first red light ran out of there. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, there you go. Alex from Phoenix. Kick is wishing you a happy birthday. Dark Side Dabbing over on Kick wanted to let you know that officially the Kick chat is wishing you a very happy birthday.
From one cuck to another. Happy Cuck Day.
So there you go. Well, that was nice of them. Okay. We have another news story for today, and it's another good positive one, actually. So,
Virgil, I'm 40. My favorite turtle is Raphael. Everybody has a favorite. Everybody. Ninja Turtle. That's amazing.
this story is straight from the PlayStation blog this morning. A brand new announcement. Registration for a new beta program at PlayStation starts today.
We can read, bro.
What does this entail? Be a part.
No, I'm sorry. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. Just no. I can't. I love you guys. I love you all very much, but I can't.
All right. So basically, guys, I got a little bit of extra time before we try to play old school fighting games. If anyone has
41 and Donatello, big ups.
anything they'd like to talk about, please tag me in the chat. And let's get some more support going. Like I said, if we can hit this goal before we even play games, that would be outstanding. Then we could just chill, try to get matches in Classic Street Fighter, and not have to worry too much about the nonsense, right? Let's get it going. You have 700 games on Xbox, Barney? Wow. I actually wonder how many games I have digitally at this point. I have no idea. I've been buying digital games since the Xbox One era. I was buying everything physical during the Xbox 360 PS3 era, so maybe I don't have as many as you would think. Even though I'm a 16-plus year YouTuber, a lot of them were physical copies up front early. So
Yes, we know, Grandpa. Old man yells
is
at
the mic
cloud.
behind me functional? No. This is a replica mic. It's not real. It's just made as a decoration for the background.
It's not functional, just like you're a functional retard.
Yes, Abdullah, we just read the special edition contents for the Tony Hawk collection. Have I ever had barbecue chicken on a pizza? Yes, I have. I've had barbecue chicken as a topping on pizza. It could work. It depends. Like, if you're going to have barbecue on a pizza, you can't have red sauce. It just has to be like
There's no tech support, Begment. No,
the dough,
he didn't really
the
do that.
cheese, barbecue chicken, barbecue sauce. You could have like maybe some onions, like red onions and stuff. That's pretty good. but it's a sweeter pizza then because you're not having the, Italian marinara. It's not on there. Split Fiction. Yes, I know about Split Fiction. Again, for those who don't know, Takes Two. Not It Takes Two. What's the name of the developer that made Split Fiction? It's the same people who made Brothers. It's the same people that made It Takes Two, and it's the same people that made that other one. They made all those co-op games. The one about the...
He hasn't done a lot of looping today, I don't really feel like, but it's probably because I missed yesterday, so I'm like not out of the loop, but it's worse when you hear this shit like day after day after day. It kind of feels like everything's a fucking loop. Flush the Duelist, big ups, honey. Thank you for your generosity.
Right?
I appreciate that.
So their newest co-op game is coming out in what, like the next week? And all of the reviews...
I think he's proud that he's been around for 16 years. He doesn't consider himself boring anymore. And broke, he will tell you that he's not broke. He's not destitute. Do you have a $10,000 streaming studio? I don't think so. Nah, but he's proud of that 16 years shit though. You know what he's proud of because he says this shit all the time. Was it a personal appointment? Did I miss anything spicy? No, not really. It's been pretty tame for the most part. It's the same general run-of-the-mill bullshit. Guys, I want my super cool radical pizza party. Can you guys give me some money?
Reviews are insanely stellar. People are saying it's like the best co-op game ever made. Good for them, but as you know, I don't really do co-op games. So I'm glad that it's an amazing game, and if you play co-op, enjoy.
No, he's not doing the pizza tonight. It is Legos, but he didn't get the money for the pizza yet. He's begging hard right now so that he can do pizza tomorrow. Because there's no Smart Guys tonight. They're doing that Thursday. So you got to remember, no Smart Guys tonight. He's doing Legos again.
Sounds like it's great, but it's not something I'll be covering.
And he thinks Legos went really good, so...
Do I miss having a physical game collection? No. I don't. Unlike everyone else out there, I never aspired to have a gaming wall behind me in the shot. Like a lot of these content creators, oh, look at my gaming wall. Yeah, what's the point of that? You have a whole room in your house that's games that are dusty. Like, what is the value exactly? Are you going to sell them? Oh, no, I would never sell my classic game collection. So then what do you have them for? Like, you could play them all
some people just enjoy things. I know you don't enjoy things, but some people do.
Digitally right now. So what do you need it for, right? I don't know. I never cared about that stuff. No, I don't think we're going to do the crotch cam today. I think the thing is...
And thank fuck for that.
We'd have to figure out how would we do it? Because I have to move my whole table. This table would have to be pushed out.
Oh, Cuck Kaiba over here coming in hot with another 5 gifted. Wow.
In order for me to get a joystick cam playing fighting games. All right. So if I pushed it now, the other camera screwed up. By the way, I can't do a face cam when I'm doing it. Do you just want to see me hitting buttons? I don't know. Like, I get it. If you're like a pro player and people are analyzing your every move for technique, I'm not a pro player. I'm probably a sloppy ass player because I don't play pro.
You're probably a sloppy player. Oh, so now you don't want to use the camera for the fight stick or whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, now you don't want to. Right, Jim, exactly. Oh, look, now all of a sudden he doesn't want those inputs exposed. Exactly.
I don't practice. So I don't really see the value in doing the crotch cam, joystick cam, and then you can't even see my face,
I don't know. I think personally, I'd rather look at the fucking fight stick joystick thing. Please stop calling it crotch cam too, by the way, because seriously. Ugh.
All right. Shout out to Kaiba. Kaiba gifted another 5 memberships. Thank you,
job,
Kaiba.
Cuck. Hooray.
Kaiba going crazy with the YouTube memberships today. Thank you for the member bombs. Now up to 11 total. So that's another $15 of support. Gets us to... let's see, we were at 79, so that'll be 94. We're at $94 of support and climbing. Thank you all. Really appreciate you. And a tip came in. Or did it? Because
he bought the camera for... Oh, I don't know why he actually bought the camera, but he said he was going to do... That's for Legos, I guess.
Buck, which means it's probably a troll tip. Yep.
What did it say? Like, you suck, you homo.
Oh, actually, it's not a troll tip. Listen to what this person said. I misread it. This person tipped me $1. They said, congrats, you just live in your haters' heads rent-free all the time. Even when you're not even streaming, you won the game. I wasn't here for 2 days this week as a difference. Like, usually I'm here 6 days a week, but I had 2 days off in a rarity. And all the haters had nothing to do, so they all made shit up. They literally...
Wow, he's sticking with the story of it's all made up, huh? I mean, I guess he's got to double down at this point. He looks so fucking stupid. I mean, I guess you have to.
Fabricated drama and did all this stupid shit. It's like, you're right. Thanks for the $1 tip.
I don't, bro, no, bruh, I don't want to see that fight stick. Ugh.
Sorry, I misread it at first. I did. I misread it backwards. I thought you were saying the opposite.
Don't make me hate men. Don't make me hate it.
Okay. And I just received a $10 super chat from Princess Luna, who says, my part towards the goal, #chill vibes. Thank you. That's
yeah, it's
super
so chill. Come on, assholes. Give me some money.
chat of the day, Princess Luna. Thank you so much.
Oh, boy.
So now we are at 105 in support, guys. 2/3 of the way there.
Come on, just $45. You guys, come on. None of you have $45. You know, if everybody in here just gave $1.
Let's just hit it. Let's finish it right now. Let's hit the goal, which means we'd only have to hit one more all day for the pizza party tomorrow, and we can just focus
Come on, you guys. You don't have $1.
on old school fighting game fun on this stream, which would be great. Awesome stuff, guys. Let's get a few more subs over on Kick, shall we? So someone brought up a point,
Yeah, because he sees Dumpy Koala in there who hasn't done fuck all yet.
they're trying to be this whole, whenever Phil says something, let's counter him and be this, like, contrarian. So they said, well, didn't you used to have a whole bunch of statues that you collected? And didn't you used to fill your room with
Yeah, you were a hoarder, bro, and you probably still are.
them on camera when you were a YouTuber? So why was that different from a classic, game collection? Here's how that's different.
You're fine. He's got a camera, not the Hubble telescope. You won't see anything.
Okay? Number one, the
Thank
reason I did
God.
that, or at least the reason that I justified it, was because I said I needed interesting things on camera.
Join the stream, and the first thing you hear is asking for subs. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, welcome to DSP.
For when I was filming. When I was filming a channel update.
I feel like I could be like that lady, like, welcome to Watch Mojo, except like, welcome to This Asshole Begs for Money.
Or a weekend preview, right? I always had that stuff in the shop. I was always positioning it behind me. I was trying to have an interesting setup for eye candy purposes so that people say, oh, this is cool. He's a YouTuber and look at the stuff he got. Look at his cool gaming setup, right? That's what I was going for.
Oof,
Now,
aggressive snort right there. Damn.
over the years, admittedly, I've changed my tune, did I not? Have I not said over the last 5 to 10 years, man, I actually wish I didn't buy all of that junk because I really had no reason to have it, and I don't have it anymore. It's gone.
Oh, big ups, Jules. I'm happy to be here. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're not down for too long. But if I can provide a cheap laugh, then I'm happy to. I'm happy to do it.
All of that stuff is completely gone. I have none of that clutter.
That's all I'm really good for. Really, occasionally, is a cheap laugh every now and then at this asshole's expense or my own, because I'm totally willing to laugh at myself when I do something stupid, which is often.
It's just been gone for many years, and I mean for good reason. Like, what am I going to do with a bunch of figurines and a bunch of stuff?
Right, just put on like my like official. Try to take this like grit out of my voice, and like, welcome to our top 10 DSP beggar moments or something like
Statues
that.
and shit. I'm 42, about to be 43. My birthday's in
Oh, there's Dr. Lexus. We knew one of them was gonna have to lift up off of some money.
just over a month. And what would I do with that today? Right? Like, I get it. If you're a collector, some people it's your hobby. Some people you like your house. Oh, my house looks good. So I get that. And if you're going to use it for work, like I said, it's a scenery for video series or whatever, I also get it. For me, I see absolutely no value in having my house full of old games. I'm never going to probably boot or play them. If I'm going to even play them, I'm just going to play a digital version anyway, right? So I don't even need it. I'm not, are you going to sell it? I do have some old games. I have some old games in my closet that are Sega CD.
Yeah, Cuxus came through, but I'm still waiting on Cucky Koala.
Sega 32.
Cucky Koala been sitting in there the whole time.
2X, and a few other ones there that are like old school. And we looked at them a couple years ago when I cleaned out my closet, and we actually determined that there's some value there, that those games could actually have value if I ever resell them. I just need to find someone to resell them to that isn't some fucking online troll, right? So in that regards, You know, I'm holding on to them right now, and I'm in no rush to sell them. Maybe one day I will, and I might make a pretty penny. A couple of those you guys said were hundreds of, well, someone said one of them was like $1,000. So maybe I will one day, right? But I just don't see, I'm not keeping them to have a physical collection. I'm not showing
I love those secret limited videos. Oh my god, they're so good.
it off. I don't feel, oh, value because I'm tied to these games. I don't get that, right? Usagi Jojo says, you're a live streamer and a gamer for a living. You can justify owning some of this stuff more than most people. And it's true. You know, like I said, what I find funny is that, you know, other YouTubers, when they wanted, oh, I'm a YouTube gamer, right? Everyone wanted to have the game wall. And can we all be very honest about this? They all want to copy the Angry Video Game Nerd. The Angry Video Game Nerd had a game wall.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. There's nothing wrong with that. Someone said something about Alpha Omega Sin. Does he not do videos anymore? I used to watch him way back in the day. I still watch AVGN, but does Alpha Omega Sin not do videos anymore? That sucks. If so, Plush the Duelist, thanks for the $2, honey. DSP streams like it's a job.
Before anyone else did. A wall in his
He also streams like he's a douchebag.
house that was just classic games that he would draw games upon for his episodes, right? Or at least that was kind of the plot. Oh, today I'm just going to play a game. Let me pull one off the game wall, right? So everyone wanted to have the game wall, and the problem was it became cliche. Everyone had one.
That doesn't mean you can't like it anymore.
Challenge you. Go watch.
Yeah, this dude still fucking copies AVGN. He still tries to use some of the lines from like old AVGN videos.
All these gaming YouTubers for the last like 5 to 10
Alpha has a kid now, so you don't know? Huh.
years, and ask how many of them have a game wall. Right? They all have the same thing. They all wanted to copy each other.
So what? Maybe they liked it. Maybe this is something that's interesting, and I think it kind of gives something away about him, that he does things and he copies people, which we obviously know that this guy copies people, but, you know, sometimes people just like to do things, and it would make sense to me if you had a large gaming collection and you had a YouTube channel that dealt with gaming. To me, that would make logical sense that would be part of your background, and why not?
Metal Jesus Rocks as well. People are saying Metal Jesus Rocks, to be fair, also had the game wall way back in the day. He's not a poser. Fair enough. I'll give him credit because I know he's a long-time YouTuber as well, right? So you give credit where credit is due, but then everyone wants it. Everyone wants to copy, right? And then what happens is it becomes basically like everyone's opposed.
In his world, if you're not making money, you can't justify liking it. Right. Well, I mean, this guy has no passion, no curiosity, no nothing. So
like people are like, oh, I'm so into arcade games. So what do? They go buy the arcade 1-up replica cabinets and they put them in their house. And you can tell that someone's not a gamer when they do that because those cabinets are awful. They're not even close to being any kind of quality. The controls are delayed.
How do you know? How the fuck do you know? Like, I'm sorry, I got an X to gout. I don't know, those things for sure. But like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this dude. Jerry, thank you for the 1 month, honey. Philanthropist over here. Smug, sip, and chew.
Screens are terrible and have awful graphics and ghosting and tearing. They're not
What's up,
optimized
Panko
for any
Breadcrumbs? How
level
you doing,
of
honey?
skillful play. They're just junk cabinets, basically. But people drop anywhere from $500 to $1,000 on them, and they go, look, I have an arcade in my house. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're an idiot. You fell for the stupid, the online hype of having this, and you bought an overpriced garbage product to think you look cool because you want to be part of gamer culture. So all these people, oh, I want a game wall. I want a home arcade. Like, dude, it's cliche as shit. So,
oh, but this is okay. What in the actual fuck do you got going on in the background back here, my guy? But this shit isn't tacky. But this shit isn't awful.
what I mean? Like, I don't care about having a game collection. I don't care about having, all that shit. It's not
No, we know what you really want, a collection of sweaty man JPEGs.
big deal to me. Thank you, Dr. Lexus. My bad. Dr. Lexus gifted 2 subs over on Kick, and I missed it. Thank you, Dr. Lexus. So now,
Because you were waiting for more is what you were waiting for.
now Dr. Lexus is actually, I believe, up to 3. and is now the top sub contributor for the day. With that, we are now up to $115 of support. Guys, we got a few more minutes for the podcast. Can we hit the goal before the podcast ends? Get it locked and solidified in there. And then we'll only have one more to go till the pizza party tomorrow. Let's get it done on this show. What is up, Game Boy? How are you this morning? Good
Come
to
on,
see
man.
you.
Let this guy have his pizza. Call me Astro. Thanks for the 220, honey. He has to be a contrarian, doesn't he? Yes. 100%. And thank you for your generosity.
Would I consider playing Inzoi? It's like The Sims with super realistic graphics. It comes out March 28th. I wishlisted it on Steam. I wishlisted it on Steam. We'll see. Jade says, can you play with Geef, Bison, or Vega today? Yes, Jade, if we play old school fighters, I'll play with a variety of characters today, for sure. I would love to play a variety of characters. We have to see if we can get comp. See if we
Talk
can get
about
people
tell
to play.
me you're a cuck without telling me you're a cuck.
Oh my God, Game Boy, I'm so sorry. He says he got hit by a bus. That's why he hasn't been around. But now he's
Jesus
recovering. He's glad to be back.
Christ.
Dude, I wish you a speedy recovery. That's awful. I'm so sorry to.
Dude got hit by a bus? What the fuck? Which pizza would he want? I mean, as far, like, legit?
hear that.
I don't know. This loser's gonna, I think he's ordering from Domino's, I
Shit.
think.
Oh, that's right.
I don't get pizza from Domino's, so I don't know what they have or whatever. There's no Domino's around me, weirdly. Not like super close anyway.
I was actually getting really good with T-Hawk for a while. I forgot all about that. I was using T-Hawk and I was actually doing throw traps and shit when I was playing Super Turbo like years ago. And then we stopped playing because there was no version that you could play. Maybe I'll use some T-Hawk today.
Was it the short bus? I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. That was so fucking funny. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. Ooh, I'm sorry. That was really good. Hello, sir?
Yeah. Kent says, well, compensation will make up for that. Just have a nice lawsuit. I mean, that's true, but I'm pretty sure that if your body is wrecked by a bus, it doesn't really matter how much money you get out of it. You're still wrecked, right? And feel awful about that. Lady Charisma says, what about those who care about game preservation? That's why I have my game collection. Well, you say that, right? Game preservation. All right.
Oh God, no, don't care. Don't care. It's just more idiotic takes from an idiotic man.
Tape fake hair on my head, glue it on my head, get hair plugs. Do you want me to go to fucking Rogaine Hair Club for Men bullshit? Or I could just say, oh, I'm getting older and I'm losing hair is okay because I'm going to age gracefully, right? Like, what's this? Ridiculous.
You do nothing gracefully. Nothing.
Most dump their rare games. Only gatekeepers keep them locked up. Oh, okay. I don't know what you mean. When you say dump, you mean you digitally recreate them or whatever?
Oh my God, don't
Or
care.
in a VCR.
Yeah, really, if you're aging gracefully, you can't expect me to think that that shit growing out of your face is like white and gray, but nothing on your head is. If so, that's weird.
I've never been to a Green Day concert, no.
Well, then you're missing out. I've seen Green Day. And you missing
All
out?
right. Well, I guess we're gonna adjourn. I think we've covered all the topics we wanted to talk about today. I was hoping to hit the goal by the end of the stream, but it looks like we're not going to do it. I mean, let's definitely hit the goal on this stream, please. And then tonight for the Lego stream, we hit one more and we're done. We're locked in.
God, he's gotten
Or
to the
Domino's
please.
Pizza Party, new Parmesan stuffed crust tomorrow. All right.
Oh, well.
Thank you guys who did support. Thanks to those who chilled and talked. I know it's a shorter podcast because I started late. Like I said, I was setting up all this classic stuff, and it got me late to the
Just
show.
for
But
dunce.
we're all good, right? Anything else, or are we good? That's correct. Time for more begging. That is absolutely correct. Begging, begging, and begging. That's right. I totally didn't put out any entertaining content.
Well, you haven't done a fucking thing yet.
Well, maybe I won't end the show. Maybe I'll just sit here with my arms crossed, sternly looking at the camera. Maybe I will just do that endlessly.
Okay.
We won't do anything else. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I have skip juice, but
Maybe I'll go to alternate camera angles too.
okay, fine. I've got more patience than you do, bro. Nice job, Grandpa. Gotta get this one.
Hold on, I screwed this all up.
You did.
That's not what the. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so maybe
I think he is only dense. Only the dense give him money, and then they get to watch him eat, and I guess they get to jerk off to him eating or something.
we'll do multiple camera angles like this. We'll go like this, and then I'll go.
Carry on. It would help. You would look more menacing and intimidating if you actually knew how to work your shit.
Okay. I think we will adjourn the show. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Tomorrow
See, told you I had more patience than you.
on the Level 1 podcast, hopefully I'll be more on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, no, we're coming back. Jay Strip just gifted a sub over on Kick. We're coming back. Jay
For
Strip
$5.
gifted a sub. Thank you, Jay Strip. Appreciate that. So now we're at $120 of support. Thank you so very much, Jay Strip. Very much appreciated. All right. All right, so now I'm going to do this one more time. Ready? Since it worked. Ready?
It's okay. You can do that. I can do this.
And the Snuffleupagus
Just counting his money,
45. And Princess Luna just did an $8 super chat. $8. So because of that, we've done it. Ladies and gentlemen. And Dr. Alexis just gifted another sub. All at the same time. That all just happened.
Oh boy.
And
Good
so,
for you. Oh boy.
ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is absolutely, positively,
You gonna check out that 10 subs you just got? Huh?
100% of it. Kaiba just gifted 10 memberships to the community.
See, I mean, like, you can hate this dude or whatever, but it's like, look at what these people do, though. They like this. It works. He says, I'm just going to sit here and pout until someone gives me money. And then sat there and pouted, and it worked. I mean, really, who's the bigger idiot here? The idiot or the idiot who pays the idiots?
On YouTube, 10 memberships. Wow. Let's get that on the leaderboard as well. So Kaiba now has gifted 21 memberships so far this morning. 10 memberships is the equivalent of $30 of support. Thank you, Kaiba. So we are up.
Not a sock sure is supportive. Says suffer properly on Kick. Not a sock. I want to see that in Kick next. Not a sock reel.
To $186 of support today, which means it is absolutely, positively, 100%. John Philip Stamos just gifted a sub over on Kick. John
he
Philip
didn't.
Stamos has gifted another sub on
He
Kick.
got a sub, didn't he?
That gets a sub
I thought he.
to 193 of support. 193 of support. And climbing.
Look how excited he's getting. This is the most lively that he's been the whole fucking time he's been here.
Folks, climbing. So that means it is absolutely, positively, 100% official on the podcast. We hit the goal. We hit the goal.
Let me just grab that one. That's a
We
good one.
filled the coffers. We paid the taxes. We felted the goddamn trolls and spanked their rear bottoms. And, and they bent over. Oh, it hurts. Oh, DSP is successful today. Oh, my butt hurts. We said, oh, yeah, well, take this. That's how we do it here on DSP Gaming. Thank you.
Wow, that was some hella fucking 220 shit right there. Holy fuck. Whew. Personally, I am astounded and felted.
Thank you so very much, everyone. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I received a $1 tip. Someone says, what would your intro song be? It would go just something like this. It would sound just like this. We did it. We hit the goal. 39 out of 40. 39 out of 40. Thank you so very much, everyone, for allowing me to hit that goal. That would be my entrance theme. I should make the arm cross as the first goal of the day. So, wait, cross my arms as the first goal of the day? Okay, then. Well, we did it. We hit goal. Now, the thing is, we are literally.
We have all been felted. I know we're all sitting here right now feeling very felted.
Literally a third of the way to the final goal to unlock the pizza party tomorrow, right? Wow. I'm just trying to end the show, and the show's not working. All right? I can't mean the show's not working. The show is working. I can't end the show. I can't. You guys won't
The beg is working.
let me stop the podcast. The podcast
Are we not all jealous of him? We are. We're seething, we're coping, we're felted. We're all extremely jealous right now. I mean, I personally know I am.
continues. I can't stop it. All right? I would really like to end the show, but wait a minute. I just received a $4.20 tip. I can't stop contributing. I won't stop contributing, and I just don't know how to stop contributing. Well, thank you for the $4.20 tip, whoever that was.
He felted my brains
Wow.
out.
Yama. We're now at 197. So 103 to go to hit 40 goals and unlock the pizza party tomorrow.
Come on, Cucky Koala. You got it. Open up that Velcro wallet. You guys, can we get some Velcro wallets in the chat?
Seriously, wow. Thank you guys. Amazing support. Amazing positivity. Thank you guys so very, very much.
Wouldn't it be so sad? I would feel so sad if money measured positivity in my life. That would make me very sad.
It's awesome. Thank you all. You did miss the trumpets, and we did it twice. We did 2 trumpets. That's okay, though, because we could hit another goal. We're on our way to hitting another goal on this stream, and then we'll play trumpets again. All right? All right. So just for good measure, people are asking for one final arm cross. Wait a minute. Dr. Lexus just gifted a sub. Dr. Lexus just gifted another sub over on Kick. So that gets us to
that would make, look how excited he is. Imagine if he had this kind of energy. We've sat here for this whole thing. He hasn't been this lively or exciting or interesting this whole time, and now look at him. Look at the way he's behaving now.
2 of support. 202. Wow, thank you guys. 202 and climbing. So now less than 100 to go to hit the goal, the 40 goal milestone, and lock in the pizza party tomorrow. All right? Very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. All right. Thank you. So
Galaxy, he's like just going hella 220 mode right now, begging for money.
people are saying I
Exactly. The money buff is in full effect.
should do the arm cross one final time to end the show. All right, here we go. Ready?
I can't skip this. There's so much tism. Plus, I got to get all these fucking thumbnails.
All right, nothing else came in, so I guess that's actually going to be the end of the show. Alex from Phoenix says, this is why you never give up like John Cena. Oh, wait. No spoilers. How dare you? Smart Guys is Thursday. All right, guys, I guess that's going to be it. That is it. It looks like we it's ended. So, thank you all for a great Level 1 podcast. Tomorrow, I'll be telling you about how the old school attempt at gaming went. I'll tell you how the latest DSP builds at Lego Night went with the new camera setup. And hopefully, we'll hit this next goal and we'll have the pizza party. I'm very excited for tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. But I want to thank you all for your generosity.
Summary of the stream until now. It really was just more of the same. talking about this fucking pizza goal that he so desperately wants to hit. A couple of news stories that, frankly, I skipped. He shit on that game that he played last night. What was it called? Lost Records or whatever. He shit on that. And then you just kind of missed. Go back about, I don't know, roll back about 7 or 8 minutes and you'll catch the most interesting thing.
Your kindness, and for all of you, for everything. I appreciate you very, very much. And thank you all. Tomorrow will be a great day, but the rest of today is looking up. Thank you all, my friends. See you on Wednesday. All right. Good stuff, guys. So here's the deal. Number one, I got to put the chair cover on. I realize the chair cover is not even on, so therefore, that's why the chair.
Yep, go get your chair condom.
The green screen effect was not working with it, so let's do that quick. That's number one. Okay.
I guess we had to stop, and I'm in awe that this man really exists.
This is very exciting.
It is not. That's why we're
Okay.
skipping it.
Whoa. Why
Yeah,
there's so much artifacting?
Yep, looks great. Big ups, guy.
Much better. It's still a little bit, right? It's not that bad. It looks like if I don't, when I'm playing, it won't affect it, right? When I'm playing, it won't really affect. Maybe I could just
I gotta get this shot of his like literal fucking dent head. I won't even have to Photoshop that shit.
edit it a tiny bit more. Hold on. All right. Wait a minute. Before I use the bathroom, I received a $2 tip.
Okay, so this is where we're at live. So is that a shirt? No, it's an actual seat cover that he got to try to cover up that chair. You can see it's like bright yellow. You can see it there. Yeah, like an awful, like, chartreuse. Almost fucking chair condom. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. So thanks, you guys, for coming and hanging out with me. It was a very, very good time. That 220 shit right there at the end was pretty good. Pretty much the highlight. Pulled it all together. So do you guys want, quickly before I go, he's doing Legos tonight. So do you want, me to come back and do the Lego stream? I'll just get a few yay or nays. I can't necessarily promise anything. Because, see, he's going to do the pizza tomorrow, so I'm not sure. I might just stream, like, all of the gameplay tomorrow and wait for the pizza. But yeah, big ups, you guys. If you want to head out, pretty much, I just want to see if anyone wants Legos. So Rawfill is still up, and I'm sure some other folks are too. We want it all. What about the new DSP Tries It parody? I'm not sure what you are referencing, Icebread. Can't make it. Well, yeah, you are across the pond from me there, so I know it's pretty late for you. But enjoy Lego VOD with you when I'm working tomorrow. Compromise Lego pizza. Well, then you guys would have to have pizza while he does Legos, because he's not doing pizza tonight. So all of you go and get pizza tonight. So yeah, I'll probably come back and hang out, and then we'll watch Legos together. I mean, it's just gonna be it's gonna be so terrible. It's almost like, how can you not? So anyway, like I say, thanks for hanging out. That's gonna do it for me. Had a good time. So yeah, what the fuck? We'll do Legos later tonight. So I invite you to sub to the channel. If not, totally cool. Not your mom. Can't tell you what to do. But I hope to see you tonight. We'll do Legos. Okay, bye.